Hello everyone, this is Steel with Studio Blue. I hope you're having a fantastic evening. Welcome to RPG Maker Theater, where we critically analyze, critique an RPG Maker game in development by someone in the community. Tonight we're doing Tears of Morgana, Wina's story, or Wina's story, hope I'm saying that right, by AoDLegacy, a very good friend of both Studio Blue and the community in general. Before we get started and I say hello to everybody, I want to give a quick shout out to Touch Fuzzy from Komodo with RPG Maker Web for once again letting Studio Blue host us. You'll notice I'm by myself flying solo right now. My redder half, Teal, is unfortunately dealing with something work related, so she'll show up when she can if she can tonight. Otherwise, she gives her love to every single person. We've all been there. I do want to remind everyone that we currently have the Game Jam of Game Jams, the absolute contest of contests where one will shoot for the moon if nothing else to touch the stars, the RPG Maker MZ Touch the Stars Game Jam. And not only are we going to be giving amazing prizes away for those of you who win the contest, we also have a massively awesome sale going on. Right now you can get RPG Maker MZ and select DLC assets for 30% off. Touch, if you could knock a big old link right in the chat, people can see exactly the goodies you can get for 30% off. That is amazing. Second one, when I got it. All right, so hello to everyone here. Obviously, AOD, the man, the myth, the legend, the developer who is going to be on the hot seat tonight. Meow Sticks, RPG Maker Web, of course. Burke, BG, and I'm sure there's other people who I'm missing because the chat scrolled faster than I can talk, which is pretty damn fast, actually. So, let's do it. All right, let's jump right on in here. Tears of Morgana, Wina's story. Nice music, by the way. I've been listening to it pretty much for the past 10-15 minutes. Oh, there's Irax. Hey, welcome to the stream, Irax. No, you're not too late. We are just getting started. Nice music, very comforting, nice, very nice little title screen. I'm looking at the artwork here, and I'm kind of thinking that it's two pieces of art that are kind of pushed together to make this one artwork. Like you have on the right, you have meteors kind of on a nebula, and on the left, you have like another nebula or something. I don't know. Either way, this is obviously custom made and looks really good. So let's jump in and see what we got. Awesome, thank you so much, Touch. The World of Morgana. Morgana? The World of Morgana, 2006-22. When you do a date, you don't put a comma in the date, so it would be just 6-2-2622. So, yeah, no comma. Of the modernization era, ruled by totalitarian governments whose rule harkens back to the warring states of a more feudal age, technology has only emboldened the absolute power of the former monarchies. Because we're getting more totalitarian than a monarchy, and that's terrifying. Lust for power has long since corrupted the very depths of society, such that not even the common man's morality does not reflect the greater system's will. How very Orwellian of you. So you should have it be a year 1984, right? It was a quick put together, the only custom thing right now. Okay, well it's a very nice quick put together custom thing, AOD. Man lives under constant surveillance, absolutely Orwellian, from their governments, oppressed and beaten down. Could probably work on some of your sentence structure, but so far so good. Nitpicking. The cities have grown to cover many parts of the world, and the construction of the planet into a complete urban environment begins. So we're turning it into the capital of the old republic, Coruscant. Got it. The wonders of technology are seldom for the benefit of the people, and little exists but the mundane gray of concrete and steel. Steel is good. Yet even with the absolute power of the government's whole, they can yet be toppled, using the same word in the same paragraph. Just don't do that. But it will not be man that strikes down the tyrants, but a far greater power than they could imagine. AoD is trying to manage the little niece. Cool. And hello, Anti-Lurker, welcome to the stream, good to see you. If the procrastinators in school taught me anything about being quick put together, doesn't make it bad. Hey, you can have quick, you can have good, you can have cheap. You can have one of those, two of those, but you can't have all three. That's fine, AoD. You can watch this on VOD. So AoD can watch on VOD, and then he can get his IDEDs. Yes, it's a very happy and pastoral story. It will be the power of the gods. And there's Winna. A long day of training and work is over. I'm so tired. The elite in charge yelled at me for making a mistake he made. You know, honestly, that's just all work everywhere. Doesn't have to be a totalitarian government for that. So I empathize with you, Winna. But who am I? A lowly, low class. No better than dirt to challenge him. Even if it means the criminal who is protesting government expansion into the verdant forest gets away. People would not refer to themselves like that. Like, they would say, who am I, a lowly low class? It'd be more like, just low class, really. You don't have to say lowly, no better than dirt. Someone else will make a comment that will get us the idea that low classes are, you know, the untouchables. So a person would just say something like, but who am I, but what business is it of a low class? Me. Being productive and contributing to society, unheard of. Nothing I'm not used to. Thank you, Burke. If only the coffee at work handed out to recruits in low-rank intel wasn't the taste of stale ash. I might actually have enough energy to enjoy the evening awake. Might as well go home and await the finals that lurk upon the morrow. Interesting style of speak, by the way. Now that we are one dissertation into Winna's thought process, I'm getting an idea of the way she talks. I certainly hope the rest of the world talks this way, or it's called to the attention that Winna talks weird. Oddly. Okay, let's talk to Bunny Girl. Oh, not a bunny girl, just a hat. Another long day. Deliveries suck when you have to work in this arid climate. It's so hot. Okay, so that with the slight red tint to the screen gives me the idea that I'm in a hot environment. Good job. We do not want to repeat the conversation, AoD. Especially since it has a pause with sweat drop, sweat drop, sweat drop. I really shouldn't blow my money on these machines. They're so broken anyway. Same thing. Come on, give us two different things. Like, the one that she just said is, there's nothing ever good in there anyway. Is there something I can help you with, Miss Winna Taldelvan? Miss Winna Taldelvan? No, I was just wondering if there'd been any incidents in the area lately. You ask that a lot, you know. This part of the city isn't that well off, sure, but it's odd all the same. Is there a concern of deviancy in the area? Mother just gets worried watching the news. Some protests have. That. The agency is worked up about that too. Last I heard, the activity has been mostly in Central Sector. Your mom must ask you because you study over there, right? Yes, I'll forward that to Mother then. Thank you for your time. Actually, hold on. What is it? Things have been getting weird lately. There's a lot of weird going on. You're throwing that word out, weird. Let's find some other words outside of weird. Odd, unusual, off-key. I'm sure there's more synonyms that's not floating around Steele's head right now. Ever since the Ecumenopolis project began. I can't say the word have, but I can say Ecumenopolis. So, go Steele. Energy spikes all across the power grid. Background radiation spiking in and out. Again, please don't repeat words. I won't mention it again. We've already called it out. In Uligarn, some of that's been happening around the complex. You didn't hear that from me. Think of it what you will. Something is fishy. Higher-ups think something bad is on the horizon. Okay, thank you, sir. So, I'm a little weird on that one, AoD. You know, when I think a security agent in a totalitarian government, I think move along, move along, move along. And if the two of them actually seem to have a level of rapport because they were conversational, in any information he needs to give her aside, there's a definite rapport between Winna and the security guard. Ergo, they would know each other's names. So I would make him a named NPC or make him a lot less personable. And if you feel that you have to give that information out, then just give him a name. You know, you can be friends with your oppressors. You can be friends with somebody whose job it is, in the end, to keep you under his thumb, or their thumb, to keep you under the control of the evil government. It's a variation of Stockholm Syndrome. So there's no reason, even though the security guard may one day make the call that gets Winna and her mother taken away, that they wouldn't have each other on a first-name basis. Because the guard would just tell himself, if he was given the order to kill Winna or have his Winna and her mother black-bagged, borrowing off of V for Vendetta, there's no reason why he wouldn't just be able to tell himself, well, I was ordered to do it. Hello, Tony Dev, welcome to the stream. Okay, so Eric's is saying that the red tint is a bit too harsh on the eyes. All right, please take that as you will. That's a good thing to know. You might want to maybe pull the saturation down just a teeny bit. That might help, Eric's. Frequently Google word synonyms to get it. Yes. Synonyms. The Thauruses are your friend. Present ID card. Get your butt inside. Identity verified. Enter. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Meowsticks. This sucks. The boss has been on my case all the time lately. I think he's going to fire me. If only I had a cute girl to comfort me. Not gonna happen, Gunter, she says, very Piper-like. Winna, finished with studies today, right? That's right. There's a lot of material today, and then I had drills. I'm exhausted. You're hard at work at the Intel Division. My studies for the Human Security Division continue apace as well. I'm actually due to finish training and studies and move into the low-ranked division tomorrow. They'll do a final neural scan and place me with my unit. I figured you'd get higher than low. You're very smart and sharp-witted. It's almost criminal. I have to start somewhere, even if my superiors don't believe in my abilities. I see. Hey, Winna. Huh? What is it? This is forward, I guess, to ask you this, but I was hoping that you'd be interested in spending the evening with me. There's a place in Findlesburg I'd like you to try. Findlesburg? But that's a middle-class area. I don't have the clearance. Yeah, I know, but given that I'm from there, of a middle-class family, it's my authority to let you in, provided, of course, you meet the requirements of family, esteemed friend, or partner. I wanted to ask you this for a while, actually. Would you enter into partnership with me? That reminds me so much of the quote-unquote sex scene from Judge Dredd. Oh my gosh, not Judge Dredd, Demolition Man. If you've never seen Demolition Man, they have the best sex scene ever, because it's not, and it's hilarious, and Sylvester Stallone makes that scene 10 times funnier. Alright, let's see what we catch up here. Agree with Irax, good idea, extreme intent. Okay, yeah, let's lower down that saturation then. Sepia default, but consider it, yeah, just pull it down a little bit. Saturation, few revisions since it's build. Okay. Cool. Yeah, Jaral's face, he's a handsome young man. Wow, her text box exploded. What? Didn't think it'd take it that bad. I know I shouldn't laugh, but I love when you don't always have it figured out. The look of surprise is being so genuine. It's heartwarming. Makes me happy that I can still keep my favorite egghead girl guessing. I'm completely serious, Winna. I've cared about you ever since foundational school, with my own place in society well rooted. I don't need to worry about my future as far as careers. This is one of the few things remaining I wanted for myself. A future with someone I care very deeply about. I had to vary myself. I want to see happy. Hey, Nathan, welcome to the stream. So, what do you say? Should I give you a minute? This is so like... You like me? You like me? Romantically? Yes. But I understand also that I just flipped your world upside down, so I very much understand if you need time. I'm not opposed to it. But can we take it easy? I'm a little overwhelmed to say, at the very least, I don't want to make a commitment before I'm ready. I wouldn't have it any other way, actually. I want you to be happy. and for you to find happiness your way, not mine. So then, if you're open to forming a partnership, it's safe to assume we'll start as dates. Is that correct? Yes. I suppose I'll need to edit my ID and officially list you as part of my personal clearances since you will do so for me. Right? Ah, yes, you know what to do. And that's my little intel girl for you. Just know, not that you would be one to do this. If there's an incident, the incident, with you while we're in Findlesburg, it'll be very bad for me and my family. In fact, it'd be best if you just didn't leave my side at any point. Even with you having a date clearance would be easy for the security force to go with a little excuse. Yes, yeah, upper class gets actual Mexican restaurants with chimichangas. Chimi-fucking-changas. Now then, once the system acknowledges the change of status, we should get on the tram. It's an hour's ride after all, and I bet someone is hungry from all that brain work. Not at all. Shut up. Lips are sealed. Come on. AOD, would the game have forced me to talk to Jarrell if I hadn't? Because... Nathan, it's always good to see you. There's some bullshit happening behind the scenes here. What's going on? Wow, that's weird. So yeah, AOD, first thing I want you to tell me is what would have happened if I hadn't talked to Jarrell? Would the story have gone a different direction, or would the story have forced me? And he's grabbing dinner, so he'll never actually be able to answer that. That was a... Hello, Jamie. Yeah, the prose is good. I don't have a problem with the prose at all. AOD definitely knows how to turn words, but, geez Louise, that was a long conversation. I start the game, I get exhibition. When I gets off of the tram, exhibition. I talk to a security guard, exhibition. Then I talk to Jarrell, more exhibition. There's a whole lot of telling me what's going on, and very little showing me. And we need to fix that, but I need to let that percolate for a minute before I can dispense advice. Winna quickly seems to warm up to Jarrell's affection, and by the end of the evening she allows a quick hug. Ooh, just a hug. So racy. As they return to the station and return to their apartments, they hold hands. To Jarrell's surprise, however, she falls asleep on the tram and her head comes to rest on his shoulder. Knowing she has a long day tomorrow, he lets her have her rest. It's a good thing I learned etiquette from Mother on this subject. Still, I imagine it'll be priceless to see her mom's reaction when I bring her home. Now I really hope she stays asleep. Yeah, exposition, dude. I'm recovering from surgery. Be nice. Oh my. Winola. So not granola, but winola. Oh my, Jarrell. It's good to see you, and I didn't realize you already made your move. You should have told me. Do you know how long I've been waiting to see this? Thank you, I mean it. I'm glad you finally decided to act on your feelings, Jarrell. When the time is right, I'll know you'll always be there to take care of my girl, and I know you won't let us down. And thank you for your blessing. Now hopefully I can make good work towards honoring your faith in me. Good night. Make sure she sleeps well tonight. She has an important task of her own ahead. Oh, I know, she's been working so hard. Dude, forget Winoa, I want to date the mom. The next day. Alright, let's kind of catch up a little Bert here. Alright, let's see. So main issue with the first half is all the exposition. Yeah, yeah, if you've cleaned it up already, that's cool. Let me give you my thoughts, and then you can tell me whether or not I'm even close to what you've done. I would have a lot... First off, I would have a lot less of the back and forth, and I would have the information come out first during a conversation, and then perhaps during something like a radio broadcast. You know, you could have it be... Or you could have an NPC who's unnamed and irrelevant try to do something that a low class shouldn't do and gets called out for it. Perhaps threatened with arrest, or something along those lines. And then with Jarrell and Winna, it's okay for them to have their hookup if that's part of what the story is about, and that's part of the initial stake. Because right now there are no stakes. There's no stakes. No stakes at all, no potatoes either. Maybe have them walking along a place. You know, have movement around, because there's a lot of talking with the sprites just standing still. So those are just my initial thoughts on that. Obviously, if I analyzed it deeper and knew how it was changed, I'd be able to give even more comprehensive advice. Let's see, Meowsticks. Yeah, Jamie says hand-holding the game is way too lewd. Too lewd. AO rating only. Meowstick says, as someone who writes a lot of text, it's not inherently bad to write a lot, but it has to be something important that really can't be shown off in a better way. Correct. And I believe a lot of that can be shown and not told. Perhaps even pass by another couple that already has formed a partnership and hear a little bit of what they have to say. Oh, we're taking it to the next level. Tomorrow, it's to the next level. You can kiss my cheek. You know, that kind of thing. Just whatevs. Alright, let's do it. Yes, Meowstick. Static sprites and cutscenes, no bueno. Security agent. Alright, listen up. When you are called, stand up and follow me. At no point are you to wander around or touch things that you aren't clear to touch. This facility is highly restricted. Way too many exclamation points, Haas. One of the big things that I was yelled at a lot when I first started writing was too many exclamation points. Use only when you absolutely have to, and only when the character is technically screaming. I don't mean talking loudly, I mean shouting. I know, right, Irax? Stacking potatoes. Right now, the only stake that we have two technical stakes. One's kind of bigger than the other. The largest stake is something bad happening to Winna and her mother. So Winna's mother is a stake character. Gerald has not been presented as being so much a character that can be harmed by Winna, unless Winna does something really terrible when she's over at Gerald's house. So the relationship is a stake, but Gerald himself is not a stake character. Touch says, I also talked about my stream yesterday. When doing conversations, keep characters moving. Yes, please. Yeah, move, turn, exactly. Move around, turn around, bum. Alright, AOD says, so I changed the opening to have combat to show what Winna does rather than talk about it. All these scenes with static characters, moving around. Interesting, okay. Well, okay, let's do. Restricted, yell, scream, exclamation point, moving on. The only reason you're in this building is because the government trusts you all based on several years of training and testing. If you botch this up, there will be hell to pay, and don't doubt that for a second. Alright, let's get going. Luis Antonia. I want to say Archibald so bad. Arbald Stevens. Archibald. Mangalin Fields. And, one of all this done. You're the last one, let's go. Says her name real low. For some reason, the top brass got really annoyed they didn't call you first. As far as I'm concerned, you're just a low-class trash. There you go, there we know that low-class is trash. Getting picked up and made into something useful. Whatever, I don't care what they think. Lego. Hey, video, welcome to the stream. Ba-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doom. You botch this, you're on Botchamania. Well, hello, hot scientist lady. Miss Winna Taldavan. I've been waiting for you. In fact, I was under the impression that I had told the security officer, you were specifically requested to appear before me, before anyone else. The lughead will answer dearly for this. Why is dearly highlighted red? Please do not do that. How are you feeling today? Very well, Dr. Laura. You refer to doctors by doctor and their last name. I'm honored that you wish wellness for me. Now, there's no need for that. I'm your superior, both in rank, social class, and body type. This is true, but at the present, neither matters as far as you're concerned. You were called here to finalize your placement in the Intel Division and see your scores in our examination. That is the hour later that matters, that I wish to discuss with you. You did exceptionally well. You have a brilliant mind, my dear. One of the finest in the nation. And as for such minds, the nation has a unique path. I am confused. All this time I've been seeing average score result. What are you talking about? There must be some mistake. Your first examination was astounding. Do you remember that day? Yes. I thought I did really well, but the examiner got strange. It pulled me out on a much harder one. I only got 10 before time went up. It felt so useless. I sure I failed something important. but they never kicked me out of the program, and my material's been so hard, everyone in class said that they were probably trying to get rid of me. So obviously, from the way she stuttered in the past, I'm now stuttering for her now, and in my headspace, my brainy parts say that Winna now has a stuttering problem, so take that as you will. You're saying that I did that exceptionally? The Intel Division for 50 years has been running a project to identify individuals with exceptional mental abilities. The entrance test is riddled with mental traps designed to confound the mind of an average person. You're the only one of your class who got a single one right. There's like this set of short stories I read many years ago, and I don't remember it, where a person scores, there's like an exam, and you have to have all of your exams, and you take an exam. Let me start over. You take an exam in this society, and it determines what you do for your whole life. Like you take an exam and you're a programmer, you take an exam and you're a doctor, you take an exam and you're a lawyer. And there's this one person who scores on the exam, and what he gets is a you're nothing. And he goes through a very long time really just agonizing over the fact that he's nothing. And then at the end of the short story, it's determined that actually people of this genius level who get nothing are actually brought into this special place where they actually develop all the things that make their society run. Because you can't be put into this box, you're outside of the box. Interesting. So it kind of reminds me of that, and that's pretty cool. More specifically, you've got half of them right. See, that can be highlighted, not dearly. On your very first examination, your studies were harder on purpose. We were testing the limits of your faculties and seeing if you could endure mental bombardment we set before you. You see, the nation recruits average and above average people into the Intel Division to assign work that is important. But we have a higher level. Our enemies within and abroad invent new ways to challenge us. We need individuals who can solve the greatest enigmas as part of an elite group with luxuries and benefits no one else, not even high class, are rewarded, and you are a candidate. This reminds me so much of that short story. I wish I could remember it. I don't have any words. Of course you don't. It's only natural. But it's time to get to business. It's time to get down to business. To defeat the Huns. Please sign these papers stating you will disclose nothing of what is to be discussed or presented to you in any detail, discreet or overt. If convicted of doing so, the penalty would be death to you, your loved ones, and anyone who may have heard you. We're gonna murder all of them. That's some harsh-ass shit. I understand. Alright, Winna. You know that the intelligence department is composed of low, mead, I want some mead. Low, medium, high, and elite intel operators, yes? We have a branch and rank above even them. Arc minds. The brain contains the ever-so-precious mind and memories of a person. It's long been a fascination of this department. Death. It deprives us of so many great minds that will never be found again. Perspectives we will forever lose. What a tragedy, we thought. Thus, Benvera, our great nation, began a secret project hidden from the rest of the world. Project Liberation. 50 years ago, we began to work to free the human brain of its shackles. So we're going to take your brain right out of your body, put it in a frickin' jar, and attach that shit to a bunch of networked other brains where you're going to make decisions. It's fucking Sybil from Psychopaths. I'm calling it now. Yeah, I want tacos. Delicious tacos. The first Arc Mind was its inventor, Albus Winterworth Dumbledore. The department used him as a launch point to refine and perfect our methods. And now, for those the nation deems worthy, it's possible to free the mind of the flesh, to make the brain its own, free organism that grows and survives far longer than its mortal body ever could. You might say it's crazy, but I'm in love with you, but we will show you it's real. Follow me, and please don't touch. You wouldn't want to be convicted of manslaughter. Telling you, man, it's the fucking Sybil. Fucking Sybil, man. Yep. I was right. See, these are members of the mid-generation Arc Minds. You're one of only a few living beings that has gotten to meet us in persons. Yeah, I want nachos too. Nachos, tacos, and burritos. Give me a bucket of them. Us? Wait, Director, you're one too? That's right, dear. This body's actually my second life. I'm a third-generation Arc Mind, and right now, we search for individuals to become part of the sixth generation, namely you. You have a brilliant mind, young woman. I have had an interest in you and your potential for a while. Here's the department's official offer. You will work as an elite operator for 6 months. while we subject you to therapy. By the end of the 6 months, your brain will have sufficiently grown and be altered to remove from its shell. Upon doing so, we'll be given a high-class rank and your body fitted with a neural transmitter, allowing you to live as both an Archmine and the same girl, or any person you wish to be. That's how I became director. You started life with nothing, Winna, but I offer you everything. Think of that boy, Jarrell. You can have that life while serving your country and being able to decide to be whatever you desire. Your every want and need will be assured by the state forever. Yeah, this is so much like Psychopath, it's not even funny. AoD, have you ever seen that anime? Because I'm getting massive shades of that anime right now. So surreal. You're saying that I could become anything? I can be anything? Will it hurt? Will I still be me, right? You can be yourself, or whoever you wish. We will sedate you before we liberate you. We yank that brain right out of the cranium. Of course, the therapy will make removing you incredibly easy regardless. It only takes a few seconds, really. Yeah, the guillotine only takes a few seconds. I will admit, you will be afraid, confused, and feel small at first. But you will be nurtured and attended to all your days. In your body and here, you'll never want much again. I promise. I know this is a lot, so we'll let you take some time. Yeah, AoD, Psychopaths is an anime that takes place in a dystopian future where the government is extremely controlling. People are lumped into classes based off of what they can do and their psychological aptitude, and an entire society is controlled by an array of brains called Sybil. So this is very, very similar to an anime that Teal and I love. But ideally, we would like to start right away. Please spend the day and evening considering our offer. Of course, we would be disappointed if you choose to remain bound. We'll still offer you an elite rank, comparable salary and social rank. You're not a traitor for wanting the familiar, but I would be sad. After all, I was like you when I was your age. You'd make me sad face. You don't want to make the director sad face. You don't need to flatter me to director. I'm nothing like you are. Enough of that. I would have you know that I thought of myself the same until I met the director of my time. I hated myself for not being born to lofty heights of society. I languished in self-loathing for so long. Like you, I can see it in your eyes, the misery of being unloved by the world around you. That look when you're forced to live like a dog and be utterly obedient, lest you be kicked and beaten. You look at me like that. But I promise you, Winna, you and I are alike. And when you become an Archmind, you'll find your true worth. I'd like to think this project truly lives up to its name. It isn't to be feared, it is liberation. Now then, I will understand if you call me Director Laura in public, but when we're alone like this, just call me Laura. It is time. Head on home. Be with the people that give you solace. Or succor. When you are ready, I'll be waiting. Actually, I think more succor than solace, but me. No one, not one person that has the kind of power she has ever looked at me like that. Talked to me like that. The way she looked at me, it made me feel liberated, like I'm really a human to her. A human until we yank your brain out of your brain case. Thank you, Laura. Thank you. This chance you've given me, I'll think about it. I promise. Good. Off you go. I'll be most anxious to hear your reply. Hey, Wrath. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. I truly hate this system. Little girls like her. Such brilliant minds with such promise, treated like sewer sludge. It's repulsive because of an ancient primitive era of mindsets, blood purity, and pure families. Who gives a damn? Winna, with you, perhaps I will finally have the final piece of the puzzle needed. Dun dun dun! To crush the rot of this country beneath my heel. Oh wow. Yeah. I got a lot of commentary. Wow. Sweet love. Do I have a lot of commentary? So I don't have a problem with the setting. I don't have a problem with the direction of the brains being yanked out and put in cases and controlling bodies remotely, etc., etc., etc. Like I said, this is so much like the anime Psychopaths. It's dizzying. It's also like Xenogears to some extent, parts of it with the that certain group of brain peoples. So yeah, I don't have a problem with what you have done creatively, but the execution is very, very off-putting. Way too much exposition. There, I hope you're happy there, Burke. Way too much over-explaining. Way too much conversation with no movement. You don't suffer from purple prose, but you're not consistent with the voices either. The way that Winna speaks in the very beginning of the game is not how she's speaking now. She needs her own unique voice, which she doesn't have, other than just the self-doubt, which I don't feel is good enough of a marker. Doctor or director lore is fine. You know, again, she's just over-explaining, over-discussing. The conversations just go on too long. I've already mentioned that. Honestly, you know, even though I kind of started as a joke, I would love to see Winna with a speech impediment to some extent, you know, a stuttering complex. You don't have to put in 1,000 stutters per text box, but just a little bit every now and then. And we'll get the idea that she has that. So yeah, that's my thoughts there. It is 30 some odd minutes into the game, and if I subtract the amount of time I'm talking, we'll be fair and say about 7 minutes out. So 25 minutes or so, and I haven't actually played the game. I've just walked. So I'm gonna be honest, AOD. I think you need to completely rework your beginning, and if you have, that's fine. But from where we're at right now, the intrigue and interest of the story is not enough to keep me playing. We'll put it that way. I know that's harsh, but that's unfortunately where I'm at. I will obviously keep playing, of course. Also, that little bit with Laura at the end where she says, "I will crush the rot, blah, blah, blah." I feel that reveal, that comment's in the wrong place. I feel that it's inappropriate at this time for Laura to say that. Watching after her and maybe just muttering a single word like "damn" or, you know, something like that, to just show that there is some malcontent. You gave away too much. You showed too much of your hand just now, and you need to pull all of those cards back in. And I think as we go playing, I'm going to continue to see that, because the beginning of this game has literally been you showing too much, you giving away too much. And we need to pull that back to kind of slowly give out the breadcrumbs as the story goes on. Explain yourself. Did I not order you to bring the girl I pointed out to my office first, before anyone else? What is the reason for your obstinate insubordination? She's street trash, pure and simple. Not worth yours or anyone's time. So what if she gets good marks? Why is that special? We have classes for My throat, I can't breathe. What kind of hell? Big scrawny shit. Yeah, people don't think that when they're choking to death. People don't think that much or talk that much or anything when they're getting choked. As soon as the brain starts losing oxygen in any stretch of the imagination, your body immediately goes into survival mode. So the security agent wouldn't be thinking this much at all. Maybe he'd be thinking just the gua. Literally, just the gua is enough. Creatures like you are beneath me, or her for that matter. To me, in this department, she is more valuable than 100 of you petty, low-life enforcers. Refuse to follow my instructions to the letter again, and I'll leave you with an injury far worse than this. Am I clear? Go to hell. So you chose death, is that it? Or did you forget the fact that all intel agents, just like the other upper governmental officials, are required a minimal course of 1 year of sufficient combat training? Or perhaps you're just that stupid. No period after the just and that just, no. I think I've made my point. I'll have someone clean you off the floor once I've written my report on Winna's interview with the Secretary of the President. In the meantime, try not dying. Interesting. Let's see. Yeah, now, if this was a visual novel, a lot of the talk about too much talking I would forgive easily, so. But I don't think this is supposed to be a VN, I think this is supposed to be a RPG. I'm done with my affairs in the department today. I should head through the commonway to the right station and return home. Actually, I head to the right. Or should be just up ahead. Wasn't some of my friends supposed to meet me there today? I want to do a thing, though. Let me explore. The eco-terrorist group continue causing havoc in multiple sectors. Stores closed. There was a robbery last night. The security force is crawling all over to look for clues. There's random-ass mofos running around. The low-class areas of the central sector have been restless lately. Don't get yourself into trouble if you can help it. Okay. Not just yet. I want to check on folks real quick. Low-class signature detected. Persons not permitted. This is a high-class only gate. Interesting. Okay, so, yeah, quick fix to that. Have the activator... I'm gonna get the mouse. Have the activator be here. And she walks. And then jumps back as the door closes. Because it shows that the gate doesn't care whether or not she gets hurt or not. Careful who you talk to here. We only have access to the common way, but not everyone welcomes a low class approaching them. An eco protest. I better not get involved. Okay. Forgot which way I'm supposed to go. Ah, yes, my signature is corrupt. Stop it. Stop it. Corrupt signatures are corrupt. Please keep clear of the tram rail. Security detail only beyond this point. Get your ass back to where you started. Where am I going? I said, where am I going? Can somebody tell me where to go? Oh, I legit nerd. Catch up anyway. Let's see. One of the things I've noticed is that new writers, even published ones, will often try to reveal everything super fast because they want the audience to see their clever ideas rather than giving them room to breathe. Yes, that is 100% touch. The best way of writing is to play your cards as little as possible and to show... It's literally called breadcrumbs. It's called crumbs. You put out a little bit of crumbs and it brings your reader a little further from one chapter to the next. And you end your chapter in some way that some kind of a mini cliffhanger that makes them go, ooh, what happens next? And then they go to the next chapter, and you leave more little crumbs, and then you end that chapter with, ooh, what happens next? So that they're always wanting to read the next chapter. And you can translate that over into game writing by having every section of your game, every part of your game, lead a little bit of, ooh, what happens next? Bottom right. Okay, thanks. Yeah, that's ultra confusing. You might want to have map markers or something, or I don't know. That's going to need some work there, Hoss. Central vending machines actually have good food and drink. Super expensive though, no worth the cost, right? Bum, bum, bum. They should be here. Maybe they're late. Well, yeah, full massive ass cliffhangers are one thing. But every chapter or section of your game should leave... I guess I shouldn't call it a cliffhanger. Should leave the player or the reader with what happens next. I'm going to guess it's microchips. And hey, Rose, welcome to the stream. Did you say hi earlier? You did. Good to see you. The scene, the director lady, straight rocking the security guy. Oh, wait, what's going on? She can do that. You didn't immediately reveal the brain to draw stuff. True story. True story there. Oh, I don't care if that bitch favors you or not. She's got high and mighty about some stupid runt like you. I ain't having this shit. You're gonna disappear. Hands up. Like hell. Then we're gonna do this the hard way. Aw, yeah. Who the hell are you? Captain Gaio of Sector 46. He needs to have like a cool appearance. From what I hear, you just attacked a member of the Intel Division over a personal grudge. From what I hear, you just saw it. That's one count of assault and battery plus public disturbances. I also see that you got your hand on your weapons. That's a misuse of government firearms violation as well. You're lucky I don't grab you for a $2.99. That's chewing gum in public without a license. Pointing that at me as a felony with maximum jail time or death. How do you plead? Oh, he's a street judge. Okay. Shut the hell. So it's death. Kick or death. So fast. No, you're just that slow. Teach is better. Now then, time for some paperwork. For good measure. There was no rumbling. Cowards like you always try and attack even when down. You never learn your lesson even when you're beaten. Bastard. Gaio was victorious. Are you cleared to wear those sunglasses? Fuck, was it Rock and Roll, where they like this guy wanted the policeman wanted to arrest the main characters for improper swimwear. I freaking love that. You need to throw that in, man. Some just weird ass thing where it's like you're lucky I don't get you for that, you know, improper use of shades or something. Hey, Silver, welcome to the stream. Winner, are you alright? Yeah. The department gave us training and recovering from the blows and only stay down for so long. I'll be okay. Gio, what happened? Voila. I thought I asked you to. Never mind. You must have heard my gun. I'm sorry if you got worried. I just had a violent situation I had to address. And it's fine. His ego was greater than his actual skill. I'm sorry. I'll leave you. I'll leave if that's what you want. I said you're fine. The fault is with me. Since Wynn is relatively unharmed, we should meet with others. This is fine with me. I could go for a good meal after my day. I'm intrigued now. Let's get going then. The sooner we do, the quicker I hear about this day of yours. Criminal activity was reported. Subject matches description. Commencing arrest. This is utter shite. Abuse of profanity against government security personnel detected. Adding to charges profile. Damn it! Abuse of profanity against government security. Yes. Oh, come on! It's humor. Your humor's good. Your humor's very good, AOD. Let's see. The only combat was scripted and still had exposition. Yes, it did, Rose. Yes, it did. Absolutely. Yeah, we're getting close to an hour, and I still haven't actually played the game. All right, here we go. Oh, hey, Winna. We got seats together, huh? Lucky me. Hi. I've not seen Winna so red before. Are you sick or something? Have you drunk too much today? Obviously not. You can feel the tension from here. It's perfectly obvious what's going on. Oh, close the front door. No way. Last I heard, Jarrell was still practicing his pickup lines.
Oh, you certainly would think that. But apparently Jarrell really manned up last night. They went to Findlesburg for a date night, if you'd believe it.
He should have taken her to Cassel. Findlesburg. What a rubbish place.
Oh, don't you start now, artless Arthur.
That joke doesn't even make sense.
Shut it, Marcus Arthur.
Hey, don't you start. I'm on your side for once. I've been to Cassel. It's a rich boy's playground, full of expensive restaurants and hotels and tourist traps, I know. Something neither Jarrell or Winna can afford or go to. Jarrell's only mid-class. As far as the majority of us go, that's the height of luxury.
You certainly can.
And I'm not the one dating Winna, Jarrell is. You gotta keep in mind other people, Arthur. Not everyone was born to the high-class part of society like you or I.
Try not to raise your voices, please.
Arthur just wants to make sure Jarrell is giving Winna the best treatment he can. That's what he'd do for his lady, provided he's actually...
Yes, thank you, Gil. Congratulations, Winna. You're someone's partner now. You'll finally have a chance to experience the mid-class life. Esteemed friend is traditionally not respected among security agents.
It's so hard to prove what is esteemed and what is a normal friend. If you don't have some kind of definition, the rules separating the classes become meaningless.
So, how was your day? You said to Gio things that got complicated or something. I was accepted by the department and passed with exceeding expectations. I spoke with the director Laura, and she informed me that they expected great things from me. I'm to think about their offer, and I have my answer soon. Then the outrageous security agent came along and assaulted me. I'd be in some trouble if Gio didn't come then.
I'm curious what exactly went down to cause him to be that mad. I have a feeling that something happened between him and the director and he blamed Winna for it. Who knows with the nutcases these days?
Is your action warranted though? Officer on officer violence is looked into critically.
It'll be fine. I'm a trusted official. His records say otherwise for him. The case will be easily thrown out. He's just lucky that's all I did to him.
He probably won't have a job or much of a life anytime soon. Director Laura's the head of intelligence. It's not improbable that she'll make him disappear. The directors of the department seem intimidating. I don't know how anyone could work with them. Director Laura was kind. She praised my skills and work. I can think of many who really acknowledged me due to my birth. She was dismissive of it and welcomed me. She must be at least some level of good person. The important thing is your low-born nature did not exceed your talents. You surpassed yourself, and even I must admit I could never do your work. The intel department is a dodgy place I want no part of. The people that give me the creeps. Come on, guys. Warm food is good food. Cold food is blues food.
There's a song in there somewhere.
Your atrocious sentence butchering confounds me.
Sorry, I'm actually going to read all this before I start commenting and catch up on chat. Excuse me.
Winna, I know that something is weighing on your mind. The Intellivision gave you some sort of offer, some kind of cost to it, right? I'm here for you. Even if you can't tell me. You'll always have a shoulder to cry on, someone to hug and be hugged by. Someone to keep the nightmares at bay. I'll always fight for you. Thank you, Jarrell. I need this is time with you all.
Hey, Winna, be wary of trusting anyone who works for the government, especially if they're acting nice to you. You don't know their ultimate intention. It doesn't invalidate your feelings, but keep that at the back of your mind when you interact with them. Otherwise, you'll end up hurt. There's many a tragic end to those who blindly believe words of honey.
I appreciate you for that, Gio. You're someone from security who actually makes me feel safe.
If only that was our ultimate purpose, but thanks nonetheless. Don't forget what I said. I don't know, what's with the graffiti on the walls? I think there should be posters there, Anti-Lurker. After saying her goodbyes to Jarrell, including a fond hug around his neck. Ooh, that's racy. When it departs, dead. Alright, so, oh god, there's so much to unpack. Okay, so I need you to tell me, AoD, if you've completely reworked everything up to this point. Otherwise, so that way I'm not gonna, you know, go too deep into it. Way too many characters were in that scene. Way too many characters that we've never met. I would rather you have spent time introducing characters than having a slam. In that scene alone, that's the ambush scene along with the restaurant scene. You introduced 6 characters. That's way too many, man. Way too many. Way too much exposition. I mean, well beyond that. So, if you can tell me whether or not you completely reworked everything up to this point, then yeah, I can kind of change up my my critique so I don't sound like a broken record. It's like the creator is too busy trying to explain how cool their characters are to having us play the game. Rose, I agree. I agree, absolutely. We didn't learn much of anything, Meowsticks, other than, it was an introduction to characters. That's all it was. Alright, to get to home, I'll have to take the tram. Let's see, we'll get all sorts turned around in Central. If I take the common way, if I take the stairs, then head southwest. Shh. That scene was like playing Persona 5 from the final months. Yeah. Oh boy, yeah. That's harsh, but accurate. Come here, you. Come here, talk to me. Okay, don't talk to me, punk. I don't want to talk to you anyway, you weebs. Yay, it's a tram station.
Ah, it's you. I assume you're heading home?
Yeah, it's gonna be a long ride.
I see. Well, I know how dangerous the low-class areas can be, especially for a lady such as yourself. It's decided. I'll tag along and escort you safely to your home.
No, thank you.
What? But you'll be alone, with brutish thugs looking to nickel and dime you, or...
Otter, I'm not trying to be rude. I appreciate the gesture, but I know you're not trained in battle. I am. Honestly, I'm one of the more dangerous people you could meet on the streets. I appreciate it. I do.
Fine. And what is your humble in the first place?
Better leave him be. I think he's just upset that he couldn't help me. He used to be such a brat before. It's great to see he actually wants to be kind to others, even if he's bad at expressing it.
Okay.
Low-cast signal to detected. Piss off.
Wait, I actually get to explore. I get to do a thing? I get to do a thing? Haha. I do not get to do a thing. You're teasing me. You're teasing me. You're teasing my cheese whiz. Don't tease my cheese whiz. Nope. I know for a fact that no one from high class wears stuff like you. Never seen you from here either, so get lost.
Oh, I like the idea someone came up with, microchips. Honestly, just, he should know straight off the bat. He's chipped, she's chipped, everybody's chipped. And, you know, he's Cool Ranch while she's, you know, salt and vinegar, so he would immediately know that she's low class. She is way too forgiving, I agree. Yeah, let's move on. Interesting, AoD. I'll have a comment, but I'm gonna wait till we're done. I wanna kind of continue playing and see where this goes. When I began the long train ride home. Tram, tram, tram. Tram, 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 baked beans and tram. And that concludes the report of today's activities, sir.
Good. About this winner, the low-class girl you've chosen for liberation. Is she truly the real deal, or is this a frivolous indulgence? I'm well aware of your original background, Laura, if that is your real name. Is this childish sympathy?
You wound me, sir. Wound me, I say. I only think of the nation and the benefit to the government. And she truly is. She will surpass me when she grows to my age. And I'm only 132. She and the other sixth-generation archminds will transform this nation's capabilities.
This is the last big scene before the thing. What the thing? Yeah, I understand what people are saying regarding what AoD is trying to accomplish. So AoD, I will address you about all of this at the very end of the playthrough. And I have an idea, but I want to get through all this to make sure my idea is what will work.
In time, there will be nothing we cannot find out. Nothing we cannot learn. With them commanding the system. We will have the edge of knowledge and espionage that no other nation will surpass. We will win the war.
If she is what you say she is, I will believe you. But what of this deal you made? Surely it be best to bend to low class to our will rather than make a petty bargains at the expense of the state.
Because, assuming you are suggesting forcing her into becoming an Archmine, quite frankly, at best, she would turn out as an inferior Archmine from the damage, the stress, and the trauma would impose. At worst, she'd kill herself. Being a sentient brain, she quickly realized she can stop her heart at will. Any of us could, really. We're very much aware of ourselves and what we can do, even if we don't like thinking about it. We have to. Living as one of us, life is a choice, a conscious decision. She would be scared, trapped in a glass container, deprived of body, friends, family, and a reason to be, to live. Faced with the choice of living through that hell, or ending it all as an Archmine, I know what my choice would be. She will only attain that promise we desire if we allow her to choose it for herself.
Fine, I see your point. If it would result in an inferior being, I will allow you to do the things as you believe, but I pray you do not intend to let the matter rest if she tells you no.
Of course not. That's why I offer the next best thing, an elite. Should she turn it down, she'll work with me personally, like all elites. There won't be a day where she won't speak with me. But my mere presence will remind her of what could be. As she becomes more experienced, I have no doubt she'll begin to itch for stimulation. For something even more, I'll gently nudge her, guide her. Eventually with subtle suggestion, Winna will want this for herself. If waiting a little... Oh, no need to apologize, AoD. This is our job. This is what we do. This is what Komodo and Studio Blue does. No worries. If waiting a little still results in our desired outcome, then it will be worth it. Regardless of her choice, she will be a valuable asset. Just give it time.
Good, that answer is acceptable. Proceed with your plans.
Of course. I will keep you informed as things proceed, Mr. President.
Oh God. The voice is right. The voice is right!
So, you're set on your course of action.
Correct. This is my passion. and I believe we will be close to that goal now more than ever.
That look in your eyes. You really want this fight, then? Well, you know what I'll need at that time. Yes?
I will. Now go. I have work to get done.
So I know you can be vague because of General Curly Stash over there. So we need Laura to be vague too.
See you around.
Also, you need to change the general's name. Like, completely change his name. Because he's one letter off from a really bad word. Also, he didn't actually exit the room. He just walked behind the pillar. Come on, man. Anyone could see that.
You two, give me an update on the radiation spikes. There's something I want to check.
Thank you so much for playing my game. If you have any questions, please contact me at AoDLegacyIsAwesome.com.
So much security. What's going on?
Nothing so far. Move along, we're investigating. Don't sneak up on me. Present ID card. Identity verified. Enter. I know, well, yeah. These are all good points. These are all good points. Come on, cat. Come on, cat. Move.
Hi, Deco.
Move it. Come on, Sylvester. Get out of the way. So that cat needs to never be able to walk past this area right here. Oh, 100%. 100%.
Yeah, kitty cat.
It's a Mew Mew.
The apartment building is straight ahead. I shouldn't detour. This looks like a serious situation.
Okay. Yeah, cat block. Cat blocks are the worst kind of blocks.
Somehow grosser than the city provided vending machine options.
Is it the open door right here? Is that my home? Wow. Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
I'm gonna log on and look at Mom's Etsy site.
Cat just runs your way, yeah. Dude, now she tripped over. I would love that so much. Somebody needs to do that where they actually trip over the cat if their sprite hits the cat sprite.
Not hungry and it's too late. Mom will kill me. I'll fall asleep if I bathe now.
Alright, I guess I'll talk to Hot MILF Mama.
Ah, Winna, welcome home. I can see you've had a busy day. Already ate? Yeah, I ate with my friends at Rush's Steak Diner.
Steak.
So, how do I put this about work? They want me. At a minimum, they were talking leap. If all goes well in 6 months, there was an offer for special assignment duties. It will put me in high-class ranks, so I...
Oh, gotta get all the steak I want!
You're going to be an elite? And they'll put you in high class? What sort of job are they having you take on, then? I don't know what... Baby... Mama's so proud of you! So, when do you start? So, I haven't accepted yet. But they'd like to know my answer tomorrow. I don't know exactly how I can say it, but it's a major sacrifice I'll have to make in order to get the position, and I'm scared. We all make hard choices, dear. Your choice is whether or not your mommy gets staked. Are you going to have to move to Central Sector in order to keep the job? Ah, the high-class thing, isn't it? You probably won't be able to spend much time with your mother anymore, but you can have steak delivered. What's more important is that you start your life. I can't hold on to my little baby anymore. Go on, get some sleep. It's a long day for you tomorrow. I do not understand why people's families aren't elevated with them. I mean, maybe that's explained at some point, or maybe we can explain it through world building, but it makes zero sense that a
parent wouldn't be, what a family wouldn't be elevated with a person. So, just a third.
Okay. Mom, I love you. I love you too. I love steak more.
I'm assuming it's my bed. Okay, so mommy sleep out in the open, and I get my own room with a word processor and all the books. And Mr. Snuggles!
Hi, Teddy.
She loves her teddy, damn. Damn! Ooh, that's a special teddy. Let's go to sleep. Hey, Ellen, welcome to the stream. And if I didn't say hello, Silver, it's good to see you too. I think I said hi.
What a day. I've tried to put my mind at ease, but nothing is working. I keep thinking about it. The future. Laura's offer. What should I do? It's scary. Would it even be worth it? Would it really be me if I gave up this body to be like her? Mother, I wish I knew what was best. At the very least, if I did it, I could pay for her to finally get out of here. To find a home somewhere better than this dump. She's getting old, and it would be nice if I could ensure she'd be alright. But it'd still be good as it became an elite, right? I'm scared, and I keep trying to rationalize it, but maybe some part of me wants to throw this away. What good is my life right now? Even as an elite, no one would really acknowledge me. This me. People would still know who and what I am and always will be. Unwanted, unloved street trash, born to a single mother, abandoned by the one who's supposed to take care of us, living for the sake of living another day.
Except for Jarrell loves you and he's mid-class.
Somehow, the more I think about it, the more numb I feel about it. But now I know. I really can never be happy like this. Something has to change. Perhaps it's time that I became someone else. No use thinking. I'll tell Laura tomorrow for sure. She falls asleep.
Interesting. Yeah, that is a thing every developer, especially new developers, have to remember, is that players will not play the game as long as the developer will. If you're willing to sit through 30 minutes of cutscenes, the players are willing to sit through 5 or 10.
What's that?
Yeah, I agree, Ellen. It is definitely needs to be schlocked up.
I hate this feeling. My head is covered by the blanket. I'd swear. There's someone here in the room. It doesn't seem like Mother. Her footsteps are lighter, so I'm standing right there watching me. Are we being robbed? I just look at my shifting really slowly. Someone really is here, but they're so small. Is it a child? How's she getting here? But this feeling, she's looking at me. It's so creepy. Like she's looking right into my very soul. Please, go away.
The ley lines have awoken.
The world's energy gathers. The last pulse before the end. Here, where it gathers. Akira. I call upon you, O blessed spark once dead. Bring death, bring destruction. Akira. And from the light, from the ash, bring life. Here upon this flesh I bid you. Plant the seed of fire, earth, water, and air. Within this flesh swell and grow, grow, grow to become a mighty blade. Grow yet still further. Awaken at last the primal of fire. Akira.
Sorry, I'm getting massive Akira vibes right now, which is fine.
Rage and war one last time and bestow man his just reward. For all the boundless cruelty and pain, the desecration and hate, leave behind not a trace. In my name, Morgana!
Dun, 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 dun.
What is this pain? My mom says somebody help me.
And then she's 50 foot tall, she bursts through the ceiling and goes on a Godzilla rampage. Dun dun dun! Director Laura, these readings!
What is the matter?
I must be going crazy because I'm registering an energy signature in Sector 32 that dwarfs the output of her own star.
What? You must be joking.
Give that here. What star? Talking about the sun? Because we need to talk about that if that's the case.
What is that?
Oh god, it is fucking Akira. Holy shit. I want emergency response teams
To the site on the double and inform the military at once. We could be detailing a new nuclear weapon.
Sorry. Not sorry. Okay. That's the start of your game right there. Like, AoD, we're gonna have a long-ass conversation, massive-ass conversation. That's the start of your game. That scene right there is how your game starts. Boom. We're gonna go from there, but that's how your game starts.
Oh, my head. I feel so... my head. I feel so strange. Wait. Where am I? I feel faint. What happened? I was sleeping and... That's right, the explode... Wait, am I dead? Jarell? Jarell, help me. You're not dead. But I would take it easy and slowly open your eyes. Oh, wait, who's there? Morgan. Morgan the fairy. You should probably open your eyes really slowly. You're about to be in for a shock or two.
Unreal.
Oh, unreal. How can this be? What is this place? Humans, so simple-minded, so easily blown away. Yes, thank you, Rose.
That's what I'm saying. If he's talking, if the star is the sun, Sol, there is no Earth. At all. Period. If it's just like a reactor that happens to be a nuclear fusion reactor, that's okay. People vastly underestimate how powerful our sun is.
Gah! From my what is this? My body. What's happening? Welcome to the primal realm, the realm of magic and the elements. And me, your humble fairy, Morgan, will help you through this place. Now, as fun as it would be to sit here all day, it's actually quite dangerous. Move your touche. Move. Come on, scoot. I don't understand. Just get me out of here so I can go home. You might not be able to do that. But more on that and that little transformation of yours later. This place is dangerous. I don't like this. What happens if I fall off? Oh, nothing much. You fall forever until you hit something solid, and then, well, that description will be too graphic for me to get into. Basically, don't fall. You can't be serious. Said your name was Morgan? That'd be me. Why do I look like this? I woke up this morning. Nothing like this. Later, Morgana's forces are looking for you. It's not safe. But later. Alright, let me actually see. Can I actually save my game now? Oh my god, I can! Can I actually fall? I cannot. Okay. Let me get out of here. It's still not Chernobyl kill. Yeah. Let's not blow stuff up. 93 million miles is how far the sun is from the Earth. Meowsticks. 93 million miles. Yeah. It is a hot. It's a hot main sequence star. So hot. This text, there's nothing like it at home. What's it say, Morgan? Oh, just regaling us with the story of how fairies, or as we call ourselves, the foul, departed from the world of Morgana and made refuge in the primal realm. You'd never be able to read it. Okay, Morgan's my favorite character. 12 out of 10 right here. Right, let's get the situation addressed. Your little world, Morgana, is out of reach. As things stand, you've got one option open to you, but it puts you in grave danger. Now that you're already not in great danger, could you please explain what's happened to me? My head is spinning, trying to keep up with this. And who is this Morgana? You mentioned her on the bridge. And why does she share the name of my world? Well, I suppose she's my mother. I suppose we should talk about her. She's tied to your other question, actually. Morgana, how do I explain this? She's the queen of the fairies and the soul of the world. Her will is the will of the planet. She likely brought you here for her revenge. The will of the planet? Revenge? Yep, revenge against humanity. The spirits of nature abandoned your world, taking magic with them. As humans grew their cities, the planet began to choke, and Mother weakened. Its death grows near. She intends to avert this and reclaim her world, but to do that, she must rekindle magic in your world. She brought you here and implanted you with the seed of fire. Basically, you're a fire mage now. I'm a fire mage? Is that why my body changed like this? Can it be fixed? You said seed of fire. If it's a seed, wouldn't it make sense for it to grow? Thank God! You're not an idiot! Woohoo! Yes, precisely. As you use it, and over time, naturally, the seed of fire will grow within you until it's ready to unleash the gift of flame upon the planet. Unfortunately, that would translate to your guys' the whole world being set on fire and everyone dying. Bummer, really. Oh gods. So I'm her weapon? Please tell me I can do something about this. Maybe. But you have to do something really reckless. Go to Mother's Palace. The gate of the world is sealed there. If you could make it before the seeds drink in enough power, you could return without becoming the seed's catalyst. But that's a gamble, not a fact. You could also embrace the transformation and live your days as an elemental, but you'd have to spend your life running. I want to see my friends, my family, no matter what I look like now. AOD, quick question for you before I continue. Is this the game? Like, is this world right here? Is that the game? Or is it we're only in the primal realm sometimes or for a short time? I want to see my friends, my family, no matter what I look like now. I don't want to live a life of fear. Even if I'm marked forever, I'm still me. I wouldn't give in to Morgana. Good spirit. We start by continuing out of this temple. We have to travel the earthen plane the fastest way to Mother's Palace. If you ask me nicely while we're here, I'll patch up your injuries. We can exchange stuff. Thank you, Morgan. So Morgana is the soul of my world, and the reason that I'm like this now is that she intends to exact revenge upon humanity by using me as a weapon against them. If I had to guess, this all came to a head with the I said it earlier. The Incuminopolis project. It must enrage her, given anything before. It's almost no wonder she resorted to something so malevolent. Alright, all the same, it's terrifying. The Gilliam will have gameplay on the human side and thing. How much further are we? AOD, are we actually almost at the end of the demo? What you need? Give me your healing. I want to see how it works. Gonna chirp. Can't buy nothing. Gonna save the game. Gonna save the game. What can I do? What kind of skirls do I have? I have Ember. It does a flame. Do I have a weapon? I got a stick. Right. Thank you, Meow Sticks. Boop. So what does this say? If I'm not entirely wrong, it's an account of a council of magi who once sought to commune with each other worlds, create a standard by which worlds may interact with the primal realm to avoid misuse. What happened to them? I don't know. The usual greed for power set in, and there was a big fight between the members, breaking up the council. It's not all bad news, though. Some survived and continued the mission of enlightening the worlds on limiting their use of the primal realm. Yeah, shopkeepers in the party. So is it possible to control the whole of the primal realm, do you wonder? Like, could people harness lightning to make infinite power generator? Life would be easier if we didn't have to plunder the world's resources. Winna, that's a very bad idea. This place is dangerous. It cannot be controlled. Imagine, if you would, your reality is making... Oh my god, I just had a Twilight Zone episode. Imagine, if you would, your reality is made of very light, airy bits that lack a lot of pressure. Now imagine a very high pressure, agitated, stressed, and compressed environment with nowhere to go. Suddenly you open a hole in that enclosed system. What happens? How bad exactly would be talking? Using your example from earlier, if the slightest miscalculation was made or if someone lost concentration long enough, the gate to channel lightning would suddenly expand violently, creating an unclosable rift. Lightning magic would erupt forth from like a flood, washing away all forms of matter. Everything the element touched would be consumed, remade into more lightning. The inconceivable massive power would then reach critical levels. In an instant, the massive energy... Just E equals MC squared here. The massive energy of a once living world collapsed upon itself into the rift, sucked back into the primal realm, lost forever. The only sign anything was ever there would be infinitely disappointing space where no light or matter makes a black hole. You're talking about black holes. You'd not be able to tell them apart from one's birth by supernova, yes. Listen to be learned. Never believe that you're the ones who control the primal realm. You cannot. No living thing can. Interesting side note. Did you know that black holes were not just caused by collapsed stars? There's a bunch of things that make those SOBs, and you gotta watch out for them. They will totally sneak up on you when you're not looking. No machine can comprehend what would be required. If you try to do the stupidest thing of all, absorb the power of the realm into yourself, and become some sort of god. I'm looking at you, Kefka. Well, we call the end result that an elemental primal. One of the few things in all creation are so dreadful, terrifying. To become one is to lose any suggestion of humanity, as you would call it. There aren't any words that can express how hard and wrong they are. They're the ultimate price of trying to control what we aren't meant to control. So these powers are used with great respect, great care. Otherwise, tragedy will follow. And I got that just from talking to a random pillar. Yes, they made magic from maths. This is D&D without the dice rolling. That made me laugh a lot harder than it should have, Rose. Oh, micro black hole, and it lasted like a nano of a nanosecond. It was very short. Very short. You can make it. You can also make sonic black holes. There's a lot going in here. Ask me on the AMA Friday night. This Friday. Ask me about this Friday night on our AMA. Ask Steel about black holes. Oh, perfect. This thing, whatever it is, I don't know. This is your target practice. Tell me, what is your skill level in combat? I thought your nations were all big military types, and you were like a military school. What gives? I didn't say anything about myself, though. I just did mandatory classes. I'm really learning to be an intelligence analyst. Dear mother, what have I gotten myself into? Okay, let's start simple. You use attack to hit all sorts of things with weak basic attacks. Yeah, it's more my thing, as I'm the physical sort. You focus on magic, so appeal to your strengths. Guarding is important. It gives you a minor recovery and recharges energy. If you're in a long fight and low on resources, managing your vitals will be huge. There's the obvious defensive action, reducing incoming damage to keep in mind, of course. Next, speed. Most weak creatures will be slower than us, so we have the advantage. If enemy is faster than us, we'll be more defensive position. If we can do something to slow down or harass the enemy, that's key. As you get stronger, you'll be able to influence weaknesses and strengths. Combine these with your gifts and my know-how will make a good team. Get a good feel of what you can do. This magic thing boggles my mind. That was an awful lot of words to say attack, special, and guard. You'll scare the kids. Lol. Look, a distraction. Okay. And I can fix it. Nice. Wait, oh shit. There's no weight on the ATV. Fine. Yes, Wrath, yes it is. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not at all. But that is funny as hell to say that. Look, Ma, no hands. Okay, he's upset. Go ahead and guard. Please don't bite my face off. Please don't bite my face off. Please don't bite my face off. Your humor is on point. Your humor is 100% on point. Yeah, absolutely. Always let the player decide if they want to do a thing. I gotta actually coach. I gotta focus on stir here. Yeah, let's do that. For reasons that I care not to discuss. I know, right? It's combat. It's combat. We're doing a fight in an RPG. It's combat. It's combat. Who would ever believe me? You guard. And you guard. So guard wears off as soon as the ATB feels up. Enemies like this guy won't hurt too bad, but you still don't want to take hits you don't need to. Plus, the healing factor helps dull the edge of combat damage you can previously dealt. So, this guy's a piece of cake. Let's bake him and get out of here. This feels pretty unnatural, but at least I have some comprehension of what the hell's going on. Yeah. Alright, punch him in the face. His name is Punchy. Yeah, punch him. How bad is her punch? Her punch is not that bad. Her punch is only mild shite. Let me take a look at that again. See which... So she does around 27. He does... about a little more than twice as much. Almost 3. Okay. Yeah, ATB weight. Always ATB weight. Don't do ATB
Unless it's like you press a button here to attack, you press this other button to use a special that's on a hotkey. Please do not. ATB wait.
Easy peasy,
Says Veronica.
Says you. This isn't exactly normal for me. It's a wonder I can produce a spark with this stress.
Oh, you big baby.
Anyway, through the magic portal you go. Come on, shove. Come on, butt first.
Can I mentally prepare?
I hate you. You're so gonna marry me later.
It's cute. So, yeah, basically, I gotta tell you this. AoD, regardless of the criticism I'm giving you now or later, your humor is on point. I want to make sure I say that. It's recorded. Everyone hears me. Your humor is on point, and I love it. And also, I don't know if I saw what you said. How much longer is this particular demo? Because I'm trying to gather all my little notes here so I can give you a final critique. Yeah, the chillin' song while fighting a space shadow. Yep, pretty cool.
The air. It feels so different here. We're really in another place entirely?
Sounds like you're adapting. Good! It's a great mentality to keep up. You'll need a strong mind for the challenges to come.
So, the path to Morgana's palace is through this realm?
Yes. The palace has its own little bubble of reality, though. So it won't be as simple as waltzing straight through its gates. We'll get to that later. For now, we need to get through the right place and make sure you're strong enough. Things will get harder quickly, and much sooner than you realize.
The 2 parts of the primal realm, this is part 1. Okay. By the way, AoD, is some of your music in this game music you've made? Because you shared with me your creative music. And guys, if y'all don't know this, AoD actually composes a lot of his own music, and his music is awesome. It is baller.
That crystal being there when you surprise us is a...
Try it again.
That crystal being down deprives us of a safe spot to return to, doesn't it?
Well, I'll set up shop here. Let me know if you need to be patched up or want to exchange stuffs with me.
Burp.
Take a break. You want the hot tower?
So I can sell potions, and I can buy not a goddamn thing. Got it. None of your music is in here. It's all RPG. Okay. Well, AoD still makes baller-ass music. Amazing music. He has shared it with me on a number of occasions, and I freaking love it. Oh. That was actually where you go. Ooh, there's like explory parts here. Good job. Explory parts. I like explory parts. Still need more explory parts. Cool. Yeah, he should use his own music video. His music is good. Aight. Let me do this dumb thing here. Smack this dude and set his ass on fire. My winner and your winner sitting by the fire. My winner said to your winner, I'm gonna set this ass on fire. Talk about hey now, hey now, hey now, hey now. Using magic in space. Oh, Morganna's little back talking fairy. I'm a new yay. I'm already lost in Edge of Eternity. Nah, I get you. I'm actually looking forward to playing that game again, so. But we're talking about AoD's game tonight. Okay. So you put this together really quickly? Huh. Interesting. Because there definitely looks like there's a ton of world building thought.
This looks old, this face. It reminds me of a dragon. Are there dragons here?
Yes.
You ask good questions sometimes. There's an old fable that goes on about the origins of magic in the primal realm itself. I won't get too into it, but I'll summarize for your curiosity.
3 weeks later.
Basically, a really ancient being that existed before people or magic alike saw the disordered worlds and began to organize creation. He split the chaotic energies of creation from matter and bound it to a new layer of reality. To ensure it never broke free, he impaled 8 realms of elemental magic with a mighty stake. This stake,
that's the cornerstone, right?
Wow, good guess. According to the old fable, yes, the cornerstone is where the ancient realms meet. And so it only makes sense. No one really knows any other explanation, so it's prevailing legend. Oh, and to answer your other question, yes, there are dragons here, but nothing like you know, and nothing like you ever want to meet. But what I don't understand is, why is this here? It's a pretty random spot. Plus, if such a powerful being existed, why is there no one maintaining the shrine? Beats me. There are places like this everywhere. Maybe the Ancient One doesn't want worship or practice, or maybe doesn't consider that he did was worthy of attention, or maybe they just don't care about mortals and have their own interests.
That's awesome. Does the conversation completely repeat? Yes. Alright, so every single thing you ever create that has a long exhibition, you're going to completely, 100%, 1000%, put a switch on there, a self switch, that summarizes the conversation afterwards. I never want to see another one of your items begin a long scene and then continue the long scene should I accidentally click it again. Let's heal. Huh. Okay. Pretty cool. Pretty cool, AoD. I'm just imagining being in a campaign where the DM is forcing us to watch them RP between characters. Yes, self-switch is 100% your friend. It is. It is your best bud ever. You should buy him lunch and dinner. Ooh, which a creepy thing. Alright. You'll scare the kids! Rip him up, tear him up, kick his ass. Yeah, buy him. Beat him up. Claw. Well, the combat doesn't seem too hard and everything seems balanced so far, so that's good. So far. Hey, just a reminder to everyone who's listening. Right now, there's an awesome sale going on in the Komodo store. That's right, as well as Steam. You can get RPG Maker MZ at 30% off. Can you imagine that? 30% off. You could also get a whole bunch of other stuff related to RPG Maker for sale. So yeah, go ahead and get that. And if you haven't joined the RPG Maker MZ Touch the Stars Game Jam, what's wrong with you? Go ahead and do it right now. You have 4 amazing judges, and every last one of them is fantastic. I hear one of them's a very beautiful redhead. It's gonna be a fun time. I murdered his face. Curious, the water realm gate is dormant. Just as well, the trip will probably kill you. You are an opposing elemental. I would prefer not to die. Thanks. Join the jam and get peanut buttered. 80% off MZ. Good luck with that, Hoff. Good luck. It's underground. Come back here. Punk. Hey, wait, I tried healing. The hell? I'm trying to fix her. From below. I can understand that being frustrating. I'm going to guard for a while. Because Win is legitimately a punch guard thing. There we go. Oh, video! You always get better. You can always get better. Better bugger. Threw a pebble at us. Oh no, that's a hard-hitting pebble. That pebble sucks. Aha! Look, a distraction. Oh, bad. He'd be stunned. Wow. certainly hope that Winna gets a very cool TP attack at some point. Read in space. Yeah, you should always try. Everyone on chat right now should try. Try your best. At the very least, you will grow as a developer. That is what game jams are about anyway. They're not about the contest. They're not about the placing. They're not about the money or the recognition, although all that's nice. It's not about getting your game played by the people who are judging. A jam is about you getting better as a developer. And that's it. I have no idea, AoD. Not a clue. No clue at all. I had no idea how that happened. Ah, yes. Ellen, the World Anvil Summer Camp. Yes, 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 yes. 100 times, yes. 1,000 times, yes. A gazillion banana times, yes. Aha, I died. Haha, I guarded. I only got my ass partially kicked just now. That's true. Haha, guarded again. That's right. That's right. I'll punch you in the face. Now, Burke. Burke. Yeah, she does. She just woke up and is annoyed. Yes, that's very true. Touch. Gotta say, you look cuter in that outfit than your old clothes. You saw me in my old clothes? Not to be a downer, but I didn't ever really want attention. It brought unpleasant things. Humans, such lustful, stupid creatures. But not to worry. Now that you have those new threads, courtesy of yours truly and that power, you don't need to worry about creepers. So, you dressed me up like this? Can I have something less? I'll have you know that you look the most dazzling fire princess there ever was across the entire land and all creation ever forever, and I designed it for you, so I don't want to hear complaints because I can always make it permanent. She has awoken. I know. Bert, go put yourself in timeout for 5 minutes. Let me know when you're ready to. Let me know when you're ready to play nice with the rest of class. Interesting. So the dungeon design is fine, no issues here. I mean, it just, you know, it is. This is nothing exceptional, but at the same time, it's nothing bad. It just is a dungeon with enemies that are apparently heat sinking. What a pushy fairy. I do like the way that you're getting rid of negative space, so that's a plus. Yeah, he is kind of a punk in that regard. Right, let's see. Oh, I got a scathing pillar. Let's do it. Let's scathing his pillar. That fire burns so hot it put your ass to sleep. Yes, he's the seeker of power. You know, the last time I had a character that was a seeker of something, it was Ansem, seeker of darkness, so yeah. You put yourself in timeout. Hey, listen! Yes, it's like a pushy Navi. Oh yeah. The map is good. It's good. I'd like to see what you could do with some real badass assets. You know, not just the basics. Because this is all RTP, I think. Aha! Oh, I wasn't fast enough. Oh, okay, that's what sleep is. Okay. Gotcha. Well, thank you for exploring that. And explaining that, too, while you're at it. Alright, let's see if I can run away from that Eevee. There we go. Ooh, something happened. I don't know what it was, but it happened. It had a graphic that has to be interesting, right? Haha, I am dodging Pokemon for fun and profit. I actually feel like I'm succeeding something. Yes, I know I missed a treasure chest. Teal would never let me live it down.
poop. Got it. Okay. Hey, Meredith, welcome to the stream. It's underground. Get back here. Slap. Slap. Yeah, no treasure left behind. Dude, because you all know that if Teal was here right now, she would be like, you're gonna get that treasure chest, right, Steel? And I would be like, do I have to? And she'd be like, yeah. All for 5 yeah, pretty video. Damn. Damn video. Come on, man. Hi. I killed your brother. Now I'm gonna gut you like a pig. If we go underground, it's just gonna make it last longer, so. God damn it. Can I burn what's underground? Oh, I can. Yay! I turned the mud into glass. I'm gonna continue to do this thing until it does its thing, and then I can smack its thing with my thing. A lot of things going on over there, but it is what it is. Ooh, nice. Still gonna punch its face. I actually use guard a lot more between that and using Morgan. I only use pots for bosses. Potions. Well, everybody's going to have a different playstyle, and everyone's going to abuse your guard system, even though it's good that with your guard it does something other than defend. Everyone out there should always have their guard do something more than just defend. Unless your defend is knocking it down to 0 damage no matter what. And even then, I'm going to argue with you. Alrighty, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to leave you alone when you go through this gate. Something just came up and I need to take care of it. I'm sure you'll be fine. But I knew nothing about where I'm going. Can we talk about this? Okay, bye. Peace, bitch. And just when I was getting comfortable. Now where am I? Wait, this couldn't be. It is the hospital where I was born. I remember. It was a cold December morning. The snow, it was slowly flittering. Little pats of snowflakes hitting the glass window. When I came into this world. Nope, can't read it. Might as well be garbled scribbles. My mother was a sweet woman with long flaxen hair and golden broad eyes. Nope, can't read it. Might as well be garbled scribbles. The day I was born was a nameless day. This has to be it. This is the living glade. Morgan told me about it, but why would she take me here on my own? And what is she doing that's so urgent? And we have evil, evil flowers. They're Bulbasaurs, actually. This is the title screen music, by the way, just FYI. Morgan's voice echoes through the statue. Let me lend you a hand. Oh, look, that shack is ramshackle. Ba-dum-bum. It seems like the structures around the portal have been in decline. Are the fairies struggling? Hello, mushroom. You hear, mushroom? Talk to me, mushroom. Am I supposed to fight the enemies? Is that what's going on? Is that what's happening? Am I fighting the enemies? Alright, well, let me fight the enemies. See what happens when I fight the enemies. Oh, I saw the little path, okay. Well, I'm still gonna. Oh, it's the cute mushrooms. Don't be abusive. Don't be abusive to the cute mushrooms. Oh yeah, that's right. Fairy Tale, yeah, based on magic, 100%. You don't actually do like regular attacks that much. It's all about magic, 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 magic. And a hand. Alright, boom. Does it hit me? Yeah, oh, it does. Well, shit, I might as well grind then. I mean, shit. Unlimited Heelys. Nah, I go in the corner. I'm not going to the corner, you go in the corner. I'm not punning, you punish. Hey, we're all just having a good time here. That music though. That battle music though. Oh, quit hitting me. Mushroom abuse. Whee! I got a flame shield. I think that's enough. Enough grinding. Let's get moving. Moving and cruising. Let's do it. And then there's real streets. I want to be a real street when I grow up. Oh, treasure chest. Actually, that's a bit predictable right there. It's a bit predictable that this is the actual path, and this is the treasure chest path. AoD, your combat's fine. It needs something original to it. It needs something that makes it outside of the standard combat of attacks and MP build TP, and then TP does something really cool, and guard does a cool thing too. I'm not saying it's bad. I know stretch of the imagination is the game bad, but I don't know. I feel like it needs something that just sets it apart from the other RPG Maker games out there. Balancing is fine though. Ruins. I wonder what life used to be like before fairies, before they fled to this place. Magic water. Cannot go in. If I cannot go in, you need to block that. So if I can't go in there, and you should make a little map where I can go in there, it needs to be blocky. Can I actually do an escape? How's that work? Oh wow, I ran. That was well done. That was well done. I was like, nope, I'm out of here. I'm gone. I'm out. Peace. When I just noped right out of that combat. Okay, when I got better things to do, I'm out. Follow me on Instagram. Hey, I feel like I'm getting closer. Closer to Morgana. To her palace. If that's true, then maybe I can get home. Maybe. Still be able to get back to Jarrell. Cool. Should I heal myself? Oh, human! Surrender to judgment. What is this feeling? Is this his bloodlust? I've got to get away from here. There is no escape. Morgana hath brought you to thy doom. You and all of yours shall be destroyed. Prepare for judgment. Damn, here he comes. I saved. I just didn't power myself up. So I guess I'll be guarding for about 20 minutes, and that's okay. That's okay. I can guard. I can guard. Hey, Nerd Mansion. Welcome to the stream. I definitely got hit. Yeah, I am too, but I got like a gazillion thoughts, and it's going to take me a little while to put them all together, so I'll wait until we're done. Wait until you're DUing done. That's hitting hard there. That's, whoo! Damn. Well, at least I'm chunking away at it, piece at a time. Well, I mean, you play Persona 5 a lot before you actually get real gameplay in. but it starts off with an actual, like, a heist that goes wrong. So at least it starts with action. Same thing with Trails. Trails of Cold Steel. It has a ridiculous amount of exposition after the prologue, but you do start off with a raid where you're attacking an enemy base, and all kinds of bullshit's happening. So, yeah. I agree. Anti-Lurker makes a good point. I would highly consider, and I mean highly consider this, AoD, have MP fill to maximum after fight. No, my fury. No, you've really done a mega man now. I suppose you should help out. My fault after all. You dare? How dare you mock the visage of Morgana? You will pay, ingrate. What's he talking about? Oh, nothing that matters. Focus now. He's really, really angry. He's gonna try something. I'm gonna slap you. I'm gonna slap you with a stick. Tony Dev, have awesome. Take care. I'm rebuilding my MP. Life's judgment. Well, I've been judged for life. Lol. Alright, I guess I should start beating the snot out of this guy. I say as I guard again. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's see. Sprite dance, agility plus up. Yeah, let's do that. Up her. Xenoblade starts with tons of exploring and exposition, but you begin with a battlefield. Yep. All that. Hey, Rythane, welcome to the stream, my dude. Good to see you, man. There's gonna be a lot of guarding here between points of service and stuff. Alright, let's see. Scathing Pillar, let's get some damage in. So I'm guessing there's gonna be like more than one boss, and that's why you were apologizing for the thing earlier. Yeah, do that. Oh, an unwanted exist. Yeah, was it a arachnid or an insect? Because a different kind. We're doing all right. Teal is unfortunately massively busy with work stuff right now. It's crazy. She keeps sending her love guides and keeps sending tears saying she wants to go home. She wants to help. But anyway, we're doing all right. We're playing AoD's game. Oh, good, he's asleep. Well, obviously, I'm going to set his ass on fire once I have the MP. Cool, I can do a quick guard, gather up some stuff. It's a beetle. Okay, yeah, I can see that. I can see some people not liking the beetle. Was it making juice? Was it making beetle juice? I'll show myself out. The little commentary, great. Be swept away by the might of Morgana! Morgana's little face the wrath. Face that saucy wrath. Thank you, she loves you guys so much. Heal the sprite. Slap your face down. Oh yeah, this boss fight goes on way too long. Second phase. First phase was perfect. I didn't have a whole lot of problems with that. Considerations, make unknown, known creator, have a long opening, people will buy more. Yes, but even Persona 5 did fix things. Yeah, once you get a reputation of people know what they're getting into with your games, it's going to go off a lot better. People will know, okay, this person has a dungeon and then exhibition and then the actual gameplay, and that's okay. You do have to build up your name. You can't just say, oh, well, Persona 5 did it. If Persona 5 did it, I should be able to do it. No, it doesn't work like that at all. You do not get to use another franchise's success for you developing a game incorrectly. Nobody gets to do that. However, having said that, you can get a reputation for doing things a certain way, and people will be like, yeah, all right, fine. This developer does things a certain way, and people come to accept it and expect it. Okay. Got it. Okay, OD, cool. Well, that is true, Meow Sticks. There is the thing of you make the game that you want to make, and people will decide whether or not they want to play it, and you have to accept that. What I'm saying is you can't use the excuse, well, another game did that, ergo I can do it. No one gets to do that. I don't get to do that. You don't get to do that. No one does. Now I see. You would do well to remember me, little human. I'll be waiting.
Okay, we're getting out of here like yesterday.
They will be done. They will be done, Morgana.
Dead. Oh, my body hurts. Everything hurts like I'm burning. Oh God, what is this place? Is it hell? Normally I laugh and poke fun, but now is the time. You're seriously weak. As strong as he is for a normal human to face, you're not a normal human. You still think human, even though you are far more than that. I thought we did well together. What's gonna happen if I need to leave you again on your own? And Morgana shows up on one of her nights. Let me tell you what happens. Everyone is screwed. But that's why we're here. Where you become the strongest. The plane of fire. I understand. I'll try harder. Yep, what Touch just said 100%. I'm sorry. You're in over your head and it's a lot to manage. I guess that's the reason why I'm here. To help you grow. I've got your back, Winna. Why do I keep thinking Sprite is a boy? I guess because the name Morgan makes me think of a male? I'm not particularly good at this. Obviously all the potions. Alright, let's do a save. Alright, here we go. Oh wow, teleportates. Telepotatoes. Whee! Restart. Well, thank you, Meredith. Ow, ow. Ow. Why is it taking off? Oh, nominal amount. Ow, 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 ow. Pace. Let's see what the pacing of these guys is like. Oh, I would take away, like, Jack and Poop. So, how is the Fire Mage going to cause damage to the fire creatures? Yes, 100% touch. The opening to Final Fantasy VII, the bombing mission, is, bar none, one of, if not the best openings to a game ever. It is... You can't even touch it. Let me see how much little damage I do, or how little damage I do. Oh yeah, this is gonna be an exercise in patience. Of course I can use Flame Shield, it's flame. But my damage output is butt. My damage output does not need to be butt. And I actually agree it shouldn't damage Win. I think, honestly, she should take 0 to no damage. Very little to no damage. And, Sprite could take hardly anything. It is. It's legit. It's legit. I think it's even better in the remake, but it's just overall good. It is how you start a game. I mean, it was such a good start that they actually didn't change much of it in the remake. Furthermore, they didn't even try to emulate it in Final Fantasy VIII. They had Squall wake up in bed after getting his ass kicked by Seifer. Oh. Well, it needs to be really freaking close. Like, maybe cuts off 75%. I think he's gonna die. Oh, yeah, he did. Does she get the potion? Okay, she gets the potion. Yeah, another thing, too. If it's not on ATB wait, I can't actually talk to you guys while I'm, busy trying to play this game. Yeah, and I would say Sprite could fly over it. Yeah, I agree. Sprite should just fly right over that shit. Because he flies, or she flies, or whatever. He fly, she fly, they fly. Yan fly. Oh, we got gear. Okay. We haven't had a gear switching thing. You should have some sort of tutorial. Quick, like 5 seconds of Morgan saying, hey, we got some drops. Yay, let's use it. Yay. She needs specials too, by the way, so she's not just useless if she's not doing a fire thing. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna go ahead and say that she needs specials that are not magically related, that allow her to do an awesome without using fire, especially since you have a fire dungeon this early on in the game, when I don't really have a whole lot that she can do. I mean, basically, she's healing Sprite. Now I'm going to do the fire shield again. All the people who stream. Yeah, who has streamed this game, AoD? Who has played this game other than, well, us, me? Right, fire skills don't work on fire enemies, so have her use just like a beat skill or like a cool like energy of the other world skill or something. Morgan is your friend. I think you mean Morgana, right? Well, if that's the case, AoD, you do not want to rely upon a skill necessary in order to succeed in your dungeon. Unless Winna gets some cool power that offsets everything, and I need to reuse the shield. Hawk and D7. Okay. Cool, nerd. Thank you. I took way too long for a regular fight. Just saying. Yeah, I agree on that. I wouldn't be surprised either. Bring forth the divine torrent, that our wounds may be closed and our weary hearts gain a reprieve. At least you have lots of heal points. Or that Morgana's actually not the bad guy and Morgan is pulling the shit over, the wool right over Winna's eyes. I wouldn't be surprised there either. That's some stuff. Give me that stuff. Hard leather. Oh yeah, I need to equip. Hard leather and silk cloak. That leather's so hard. Oh, I bet it's so hard. Damn. Okay, got a magic wand. Nothing there. Nothing there. A hard leather and a silk cloak. Ooh. Yeah, I'm down. Alright, so he gets a dagger. Not a dagger, a dagger. And he gets that hard leather. Cool. Well, I hope she's not just fire, by the way. I do hope over the course of the game that she gains other elements or other elemental mages join her. But honestly, I really, considering what Winna's evaluation was during the human portion of the game, I really want her to be more than just fire. I want her to be fire, earth, air, water, heart, so she can be Captain Planet. So, what was the big scary knight's deal? Right. He's the guardian of the queen. In his lesser form, he's known as the guardian of the land. He only takes on the golden form when he's angry or fighting in defense of Morgana and her ideals. He's kind of he hates humans about as much as Morgana, but he's much more militant about it. Though, considering the war between humanity and Morgana and what it cost her... Well, he has genuine reasons for being as angry as he is. More than anything, he feels like it's his fault that as her guardian, that all went down the way that it did. If he'd been stronger or loyal, he thinks about such things a lot. You wouldn't see it, but he's really quite depressed. He says he's very sad. I guess I should also mention he's the last elf alive. That's a nugget, I suppose. He seems really mad at you for some reason. He said that you defaced Morgana's image. What does that mean? I was really hoping you let that one go. So, he knows me, being the daughter of Morgana. He probably thought it was a fake, considering I'm helping you. He's a strong-hearted warrior and loyal, but he's not the smartest one. Again, playing too many cards at once. You're playing way too many cards. So, boop. As I run. Oh, God, no. Run. Run, run. A do run, 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 a do run, run, run. Get out of there. Be done. Be gone, vile thing. Ooh, this fire orb thingy looks important. When I grab it. Give it to me. Heart of fire. As opposed to the heart of darkness. The horror. The horror. The horror. cool. Makes me more badass. Oh, I don't want to deal with that bullshit. Ha 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 ha! Come on, let me tease you. Come over here. Come over here. Come over here. Come on, pistachio, pistachio. God damn it. Come here. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, playing the cards too quickly. Too many cards. Cards, cards, cards. So do I get to go past it? I do not. I need to be, that thing needs to be untouchable. When I run from combat, I need to be able to move past it without getting into a fight. See this, right here? Boom. And then I move past it. Yes. That's what needs to happen. I think the character should stop telling what the player should think about. Yes, also that, Rose. Oh, there's a lot. There's a lot. I think I just got hit. Did I get hit? I got hit. Got hit. That's just fantastic. Alright, let's kill this stupid thing. Oh, heavens. Alright, let me fix my girl. And guard, because I can't select the thing fast enough because I'm on ATV. Active. Boom, boom, boom. At least her MHP is up. So this fight has basically turned into this. I defend with Winna unless I need to put up Flame Shield, or Morgan gets really weak. Then with Morgan, I use regular attack to chip away at their HP until such time as I'm able to use his special super attack that does a lot of damage, and you know, chip away more HP. And that has become the flow of this fight. So remember, AoD, when we are giving you your critical feedback, that this would be okay if the fight was over in 3 or so iterations of this. But it's not. This is a very long battle. And it's this way because Winna cannot be contributing to the damage pool. That action economy thing everyone talks about, her action is literally that of a defensive person. She's defending to keep Sprite up while Sprite is killing. When you are testing your game, and this goes to every single one of you, you want to go into fights like this looking at what skills are necessary to win the fight. And you want to have, of course, every strategy, every fight should be winnable by different strategies. That's a given. But you also want to look at what is the most efficient. What is the most, hate using the term action economy incorrectly, but what is the most economic use of that fight? And I healed it just now, so that's hilarious. What is the most economical way of defeating the enemy? The most efficient way. And if you're finding that there is no efficient way, if you're discovering that every action you take, you know, every strategy that you use results in a slow grind through any particular fight, especially non-boss fights, then you need to reevaluate what exactly it is that you're doing and maybe change up how the game works, how your fighting works, what choices the player has, etc. Because if you're not willing to give extra choices, if you're not willing to do that, you know, give a character non-fire attacks because they're a fire mage. If you're not willing to do that, then you need to change what it takes to actually damage the enemy. So hopefully that helps everybody. That's not just AoD, that's all of you out there. You need to take that into account, and this is especially for your non-boss fights. Because boss fights, everyone understands that there is a level of strategy. But a majority of JRPG players, for regular fights, just kind of want to put their brain in park and relax. You know, yeah, they have to do some thinking, but they don't want to have to do boss-level strategies for every fight. If that's the case, you need to be making a strategic RPG, which is an entirely different monster. So hopefully that helps out, guys. And there are two ways that are efficient. One is time efficiency, one is resource efficiency. Everything touched is said as well, yes. Okay, so I think someone's poisoned, someone's on fire. Is there a way to heal that being on fire? Oh wait, we got little things here, let's do that. Always on the main, of course. Alright, so there is not, so I'm just gonna have to cope. Okay. Make chapter 1 really easy with short battles. Yeah, chapter 1 should be your learning chapter. That feels better. We're no longer on fire. Scald removes their resistance to fire, which she does not have yet. So there it is. So basically, it sounds like AoD has expected the player to be at level 5 at this point. And you can't do that. You can't predict where the player will be, because some players love the grind and will do the grind. Other players hate it with a damn passion. So anytime you design the balancing logic of your game, if it's designed around the idea characters will be at this level at this point, then you're setting yourself up and the players up for nothing but frustration. Alright, let me go ahead and grab this. Stimulant. Whee! I'm stimulated. I'm so stimulated. I think it's just randomness. I say that and then it makes a beeline for me. Holy shit. Us enemy. Kiss my booty. Yes. As we said before, just because another game does it, you shouldn't. Yes, it is a very, very... Okay, hold on. Fae means we're guessing, fire, obviously different types of Fae, wild gods, I'm gonna reread that in a second because I had a thing. Okay. It is a very very poor thing for a dev to say, hey, this other game got away with it, so I couldn't. I said that earlier. No one ever should use that excuse, and if you do, we will call you out for it. Do not. Is it just me, or am I starting to be able to read these? What's it say? I think it's talking about wild gods and a list of ones that existed in the old world. What are wild gods? What you're turning into. And the fact that you can read Fae means you're progressing closer to becoming a wild god, one who presides over the element fire for you, obviously. And there are different types of Fae. I'm sure you've noticed. Wild gods are the godly entities chosen by the will of the planet to take due care over domain. You're becoming one of us, Morgana, and one of the most powerful kinds of Fae that exists. You're becoming a spirit of nature, and by my estimates, you don't have that much further to go. It's good because you're getting more powerful. It's bad because you are right now. The power will take over you. You'll stop being you and rampage, and as your mind is filled with hatred that see the bodies. Morgana's hatred. I won't give in to this. I refuse. I won't let this break me. I will never be a tool of hatred or let her control me. Boop. Give me your treasure chest. I got a super potion. What? Oh shit, it's like a Hydra or something. Hello there, feed me. Welcome to the stream. I should have healed myself and saved. That was a massive miscalculation on Steel's part. So, heal. And then hopefully he won't die. My hopes have been dashed. He'll be dead. Alright, heal. Heal. Alright, you need to do the weapon thingy where you do that. Okay, so you heal yourself. And you need to do a flame shield. There we go. Alright, where are we at? So I saw what Feed Me said. As long as the game is fun and has a good storyline, it's fine. It's like music subjective. While it is true that there's a lot of subjectivity in things,
it's not subjective as to what is and is not good design. That is objective, not subjective. And while you may have a game that people enjoy playing and they love it and they think it's the greatest thing in the world, if you don't follow some level of best practice, then you're going to find those people that love it and think it's great and it's fantastic are very small. It's a very small pool. And why did I just heal him? Did I actually heal him? Did I heal him? Wait, no, that's not right. Hold on, something wrong here. Okay, let's do a little bit of something here. Make a little bit of heal up here. Kind of rebuild myself a little bit. Actually, feed me where I come from critical feedback from critiquing comes from years of experience in the industry and knowing where shit does and doesn't work. Ultimately, you're correct. A game has to be fun, and people have to enjoy playing it. And you can take an aspect and go, well, even though this isn't working, people love it anyway. Even though you normally shouldn't do this, people love it anyway. And go, yeah, okay, it's a thing. Alright, let's see if I can actually beat this guy. Okay, so now I gotta put it on Morgan. Okay, I'm getting the hang of this. Yeah, he's meat. Am I doing only 25 points of damage? By the way, Flame Shield should be everybody in the party. I seriously mean that. AoD, everyone should be defended by Flame Shield. Just fire and forget. Okay, I am doing a really basic amount of damage. Yeah, it doesn't, and I don't think this is a purposely unwinnable fight. AoD, let me know if this fight should be winnable. Should I be like a higher level? Video, yes I do. Yes I do. In our DQ11 video, we actually talk about that. Yes. Well, we want to be critical, but not rude. But I do understand when Last Night says that a lot of RPG Maker games are not well put together. That is true. That is true. I wouldn't go so far to say that 99 are horrible, but I would definitely say that a lot of RPG Maker games suffer from dev's first game syndrome, where it's very obvious that the developer has never made a game before. I really feel like this is going to be a very long thing, AoD. I'll do my best. Fireplane resolves around Scald, which I do not have. So yeah, that's this is going to be very, very, very rough. Is this the last boss of the demo, AoD? Okay, let me at least try to keep ourselves alive. Yeah, thank you for that compliment there, Touch. I didn't even see that. Thank you. That's probably why you guys asked me to do this. Alright. Let's see. That should work. Gotta keep my asses up. Yeah, this definitely seems like a don't kill the boss, slowly bit by bit. Beat the boss down. Oof. It's gonna be rough, man. It's gonna be rough, not gonna lie. This might be like the next 30 minutes of this stream. Yeah, AoD, is this a boss I'm supposed to beat normally, or is this like I'm supposed to basically just nickel and dime this sucker to death? Because that's important to know. Hello, Scarecrow. Yeah, well, a lot of games that are devs' first games need a lot of work. Really, to be honest, most devs out of the starting gate do not make a very good game. They make a mediocre game at best. And that's okay. That's why we do these kind of things. Oh, well, there you go. So basically, AOD, what you're saying is that I'm going to win, but this is really going to suck. And that's hard to swallow because of balancing issues. Scarecrow brings up a very good point. Yes, if you're going to be a game developer, play a lot of games, play a ton of games, and then play some more, and play a lot of games that are like the game you want to make. I could not agree more with what Scarecrow just said there. You absolutely, like, if you're going to make JRPGs like Chrono Trigger, play Chrono Trigger in games that are like it. If you're going to make JRPGs that are like Final Fantasy Tactics, play a lot of that. You want to play a ton of the games that are similar to what you want to create. Not even a question. Very, very good advice there from Scarecrow. And that's not just for RPG Maker devs, that's for legit everybody. The guard's name that kicked Laura in the throat, Bolus. To kill the boss of old age. Be nice. Alright. Oh, cool. That's cool to hear, Scarecrow. Yeah, I've been in the industry off and on for a number of years, and I can tell you, a lot of first games flop. Every now and then you'll have one that comes out with a hit, and that's fantastic, and that's wonderful. Most first games flop. So, take that as you will. Take that as you will. Okay, I think his fire shield is still up. Oh, is he on fire? Is the okay, hold on. The icon for fire shield and the icon for being on fire is the same icon. So AOD, I legit have been thinking all this time. Legit all this time. Wow. Yeah, we definitely want to fix that. Yes. 100% BG. It is very rare for your breakout game to be good. I mean, like, groundbreakingly good. It can be mediocre at best. That is very, very rare. Unfortunately. It's possible. Good God, I'm almost out of potions. It's possible for your breakout game to be all that. Alright, gosh, dang it. I really feel like Whew. Little rough here, man. Little rough, AOD. I love you to death, man. You know it, but this is definitely a test of concentration, because I got to keep on top of all this. I don't feel like it's unwinnable, though. That's a good feeling. I'm one level behind, and I don't feel like it's unwinnable. So that's a positive thing there, AOD. That's true also, video. A game can be really, really good and just come out at the wrong time, and it fails to take, and because of that, whatever that reason is, crap, I'm on fire again. Okay, Winna needs to be immune to being on fire, just straight up. Outer Banks, we don't talk like that here. We always try to give constructive feedback, not destructive feedback. That's just not what we do in the stream. And there's a lot of commentary going on here that reminds me of the trolling that was happening last week. So, whoever's modding, you might want to have your eye on that. There was some trolling, first some negative opinions of the game we were playing, and then some really nasty trolling on the moderator too. So, I'm not saying that those people who are on stream who just showed up are doing that. I would never accuse someone of that. But we do want to kind of watch out here. And I gotta use a super potion, so yay for me. 100%. It sucks as useless commentary. 100%. It does nothing to anyone. Are you going to do something? There you go, come on. Kill it. Kill in the face. AoD, I don't remember if you answered this, so please just give me a definitive yes or no. Is there a boss fight after this, or is this it? Oh, you're fine, you're fine. I'm not accusing you, Outer Banks. I'm not. It is reminding me of some things that happened last week that kind of are raising red flags. You might be a completely honest person, and I appreciate people for their honesty. I do. But there's a line here we try not to cross. That's all. You know, if you can be constructive, 100,000%. Throw out commentary until the day ends. Alright, I think we're getting close. The final boss is after this. 1, 2, 3 areas. Do I need to, like, grind for the final boss, AoD? Like, in other words, could I win right now? Or would it be like, yeah, Steel, you're not gonna win? Oh, shit. Well, hell, alphas have placeholders. True story. Alphas absolutely have placeholders. I want to try that. Freedom of speech only stops you from being punished by the government for saying what you're saying. Freedom of speech does not block you from consequences of your actions. Get skulled at minimum. Okay. We'll see how I am after this fight. Shit, you're gonna do a thing right here. God dang it. Oh, we're almost done. We're definitely getting troll bombed. Alright. I would really want to see a TP skill from Winna. I really, really want to see a TP skill. Yeah, right now it is legit all about building up power TP for Morgan using that 35 TP attack. That is all I can do. And I, honest to goodness, I would say so last night. I would absolutely say so. It happened last week to T. T got hit really hard. She was absolutely professional the whole time, though. Of course, of course. We can make jokes, we can joke at each other, we can, you know, jibes and all that hoss. But at the end of the day, we're just trying to make your game better. That is the whole purpose of this stream. That is the whole purpose of RPG Maker Web. That is the whole purpose of Studio Blue. As long as your game gets better, that's all we care about. They might also be automated. You know, the same person using, WinSocket accounts, right? Sock puppets. I used to know that. Alright, let's see. Ugh. Attack. Okay, Charlie. Is that what it is, AoD? See if that works at all. Kinda, sorta. Got some breathing room. Let's do a little quick recap here. Gonna build myself back up.
That did not last long at all. Oh my god. Oh my god, that did not last long at all. Oh no. Oh no. Kill it. Kill it with fire. I believe so, video. It's the end of July. Touch, could you please verify that for me? Oh my god. I'm about to lose my my sprite here. Shit. Shit-tastical. Whee! Yeah, do your best, man. Hit it with 1,000%, 100,000%, 200,000%. Thank you, Meowsticks. Okay, you gotta fix yourself. Seriously, you are gonna get murdered otherwise. Well, that's cool. That's cool, AoD. That's super cool. Were you planning on going for a commercial release with this game? Ah, shit. Nope. There you go. That one. Oh, thank God. We're finally done! Oh. Heal my ass and save this game. No, that's not the final. There's a final boss after it. Oh god. Oh god. Where's the save? Please, AoD, please tell me there's a heal point beyond here. Please. Please tell me there's a heal point beyond here. Oh god. Oh, thank you, Meowsticks. Yeah, I'm waiting to maybe. Yes. Yeah, it was actually kind of cool. Let me see where my statis are. Well, something. Where am I? Oh yeah, I'm almost level 5. Okay, there is after this. Okay. Thank God. Let's do this thing. Oh, I'm still in the fire realm though. Murder. All right, got no items. I ain't got shit. Oh man. Yeah, that is. The balance. Oh, the balance. We're gonna talk about the balance, man. The balance. The balance needs help, man. Hello, Hephaestus. Welcome to the stream. If I sound a little tired, it's because that was a hell of a boss fight. Oh god, is that the healing point? Please tell me it's a healing point. Yes, bring forth divine torrents and heal me. Damn it. Yes. He did. Yes, 100%. Video, 100%. So I gotta grind no matter what I do. I've gotta beat these guys. Oh, okay. Use Flame Shield now and you can negate 4 damage. Okay, well, meanwhile, I get to do this. I gotta grind a little bit more. I got nothing. I got absolutely nothing. It's nothing. It's a whole lot of nothing. Ugh. Hey, Noble, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. Ooh, let me tell you something, man. This game jam. It is going to showcase what people can truly do, because the whole point of the game jam is to make as good a game as you possibly can during the time limit. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I'm so sorry, AoD. I am struggling right now. I'm gonna get through this. I'm gonna do it. I'm a cussed ass, but I am not lying. This is taking all I got. Yeah, I'm gonna have to run. This is too much. Alright, so you say Flame Shield, which is cast on one person, negates slip damage. Just, again, Flame Shield, 100% everybody, all of it. Whole party. Whole party. Alright, let's try this again. And it didn't seem to work. I cast Flame Shield, I still got injured by the floor, so let's remember that bit of commentary. Recast it. Okay. It's a recover all event. Oh, I would also nix that. There's no reason why a person, especially considering what you're trying to do, there's no reason why a person can't should not be able to cast the spell to protect themselves from slip damage, and then, yeah, I'm gonna have to leave this fight. Sorry, this fight's unwinnable for me. Yeah, this has got to go. Hell, might as well just let myself die. I don't think I have any stimulants left. Is there recover after battle? Is there recover after battle, or am I dead? Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that remove beneficial thing. Just... Okay, does this recover? This should be if it's a recover all. Yes. And what BG said, yes. Okay, so I gotta recast it. Okay, that does work. At least it works as intended. Just the intention is no bueno. Oh, hell no. No. Just no. Oh my god. AoD. Seriously, man? Seriously? Oh, man. At least some of this works. Thank gosh. Yeah, I'm not actually going to get to level 5 with Morgana. I'm just not going to do it. I mean, I'm going to try, but I just don't see it happening. Yeah, red flag. I have to beat one of these in order to do it. My man, AoD, my man. Come on, my man. Oh, my man. At least I can have an enemy sleeping that I don't have to wake up. At least the enemy is asleep. At least the enemy over there is asleep. So that is a positive deal in here. Also, why doesn't Morgana have some kind of a healing spell? Why are we stuck on the idea that healing is water? Why can't Morgana have, like, purifying healing flame or something? And the icon needs to be different because I can't tell what is Flame Shield and what is, whatever the heck that is, being on fire. You know, we're gonna have to do a few rounds of Sprite here, just... Yeah, all of that. Oh shit, I'm gonna have to use an item. Gosh, darn it. Or escape! Accidentally escape and have to start over again. That's just... Man. I will say this. Unfortunately, AoD, you're actually reaching the kind of the tolerance point for steel. And it's unfortunate because I'm trying really hard to get through this demo for you, but man, this is getting rough. This is getting difficult for me. Alright, well, let's try this whole thing again. Start over. I wish she could cause damage. You know, the mage character who's the main having a staff that can't actually cause damage, I'm not feeling that. She needs to have a weapon. She needs to be able to bust some booty. She's the main character. Yeah, I think you're right. I think we're out. I think we're done. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I'm out. I love you guys, and I love you, AoD, but there comes a point where... Oh, I get what you're saying. You don't need to rephrase it. You're fine. Oh, heavens to Betsy. Heavens to Betsy. That was rough. Alright. Alright, let's kind of chat a little bit AoD, and then we'll kind of move in it. No, you're not anywhere near Stone the Bone. Alright. So, there are a couple of main issues that I see on a whole level. It feels like two extremely different games. The part in the real world and the part in this primal world feel very different. And I don't mean different like in Persona 5 where it works, where you have your school life and then you have Mementos and the palaces. There's such a massively stark difference between the primal world and the human world that it feels like two different games, and that pulls me out completely. Yeah, hashtag Stone the Bone. The game starts when the explosion goes off because Morgana turns Winna into a seed. And there are innumerable ways, yeah, hashtag Stone the Bone, everybody. Innumerable ways we can fix that. However, yeah, oh yeah, I'm gonna get to the positives, Auntie. Trust me, I always get to the positives last. Unfortunately, AoD, you're gonna have to rework this game almost completely. What you have so far, I mean. I don't mean like the whole game get thrown away and start over. I mean from the point where I hit new game to when I'm dungeoning with Morgan is going to have to be reworked. Yeah, thank you. Yep. Just turn the chair around, stock. It's gonna. We're talking massive amounts of rewriting here if you want to have the game to be like this. A lot of work. You're a regular with Studio Blue. You're all around all the time. So I want you to page me a DM on Discord because I don't have the time to give you all of this. But you're looking at a game that feels so different in its two parts that it's unworkable until you rework everything. You're gonna have to get rid of the massive amounts of exposition. You have to get rid of that. There are other ways to build the tolerance of the player up to longer cutscenes as well. So that if you want to have those Persona 5 style cutscenes, you can, over time, build up the tolerance until it gets to that level. There are certain levels of cutscene length that I would avoid. I mean, even though Persona 5 does it, I don't feel like it's positive. And there's certain things you can do during a cutscene to make long cutscenes more tolerable, like movement. Movement's very important. So there's that. Your mapping is fine. Obviously, it's default assets, so it's going to look blocky and swacky. But I trust you enough because I've seen what you can do with RTP assets that your game is going to be fine when it is bigger assets. You know, when it's first seed or whatever you end up using. So, your prose needs to stand out. Your wording, your character voice. What I'm trying to say. Your character voices need to stand out.
Some of the characters have very unique voices, like Morgan, 100%, Arthur, 100%, the head scientist, hot chickie, Laura, oh my god, 100%. But some people don't. Some people do not have voices that sound unique. They just sound like you're writing them, you know. So honestly, I feel that there needs to be a lot of work on character voices. Sorry, I'm getting a little distracted because I'm trying to read chat, and I shouldn't be doing that when I'm giving advice. So those are the things that I see that need a lot of work. Unfortunately, this is going to require an overhaul of your game. Not a patch, not a rework. You're going to need to overhaul your game. The game starts significantly. And again, you're going to... I just hit me up over Discord. We'll talk more. AOD says this is Winna's story and the main story are not the same. The other character introduced at the bar, the main focus of the full draft story. Well, right, we can work with all that. Because, like, again, in Persona 5, when you're in the Shadow Realm with the Mementos Realm with the Phantom Thieves, it's one group, you know, focusing around Joker and the Phantom Thieves and their story, and a bunch of people who have nothing to do with that are in the real world. You can do this. This is totally doable. The game that you want to do, which has a world that's very much like Psycho Pass, and then this world, which is like this magical, primal, elemental world. This could be done too. So, okay, now let's talk about the positives. Okay, first off, yeah, what Ellen just said, good job on the mapping. With RTP, the mapping is just fine. The character of Winna is very engaging. The character of Morgan is very engaging, and I'm very engaged in Winna's story. I'm very engaged in your world building too. Your world building is absolutely amazing. I need to give you that. You have got really, really, really good world building. Your prose is fine. I mean, you're going to have to go through grammatical checks anyway, but the words you choose are pretty good. I mean, you're going to revise and change that a million times, but you know, you're not coming across as blocky, and you're not taking 1,000 words to say something you could say in 10. So that's positive. I like your concept. Like, let's just strip away everything. Strip away the world building, the characters, and let's just go with the concept of the game. I love your concept. I think your concept sounds amazing. I want to see how this thing with the primal world and Morgana and the various seeds and such not just influence Winna's world, but other worlds, even if we never go to them. You know, finding out this is a world that went out of control and now it's desolate and destroyed. Here's a world that was severed from Morgana, and now, you know, it's all technology. There's no magic, but the people are stagnant, you know, to the point where they're living in machine bodies, and this is where your world is going if we don't fix things. Stuff like that. Like, your basic concept is really good. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Chat is giving a lot of really, really good suggestions, and I agree with BG saying start with the explosion, but I have a lot more we can do with that. First off, finally, I want to thank you, AOD, because there's a lot of guts that it takes to put a game out, especially given the fact that you put this together in, like you said, 3 weeks with its original concept. That's rough. That's rough, putting out a game that fast and then putting it in front of anyone, Studio Blue or otherwise. So, yeah, you did good. All right, so I want to thank everyone who showed up. I want to thank everyone who gave fantastic commentary. I want to thank Touch Fuzzy and Komodo, RPG Maker Web, for once again letting Studio Blue host a critical play, a RPG Maker Theater critical playment of an RPG Maker game. I do want to remind everyone that right now we do have the RPG Maker MZ Touch the Stars Game Jam. Please join it if you can. Touch, maybe you can throw up that link one more time. And also, RPG Maker MZ and a lot of its DLC assets are also on sale at 30% off right now. You can get them over Steam or the RPG Maker web store. You should really take advantage of that, especially if you're going to be an RPG Maker game maker. Please note the links above, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. Studio Blue is always out to talk to people, to help people out. Our job is to teach you guys the theory, the why behind things. We don't teach you certain minutia. We don't teach you tutorials. We teach you the theory behind games and why certain best practices should be followed. We stream Wednesdays and Thursdays a critical play of a game, analyzing a AAA or indie game that is gold, and giving advice on how you can learn from the mistakes of the pros. Friday is our AMA, and Saturday is our podcast, although we are taking some time off.
So unfortunately, Teal was not able to make it here tonight because her job has kept her busy. She is just getting ready to to floop over, and we're gonna go have dinner. But lots of love to every single one of you guys. Thank you much touch and every single one of you. And let's go ahead and sign off. If you like what you saw, leave a smack down that like button below, subscribe to our channel and Komodo's, and we'll see you in the next video. Lots of love, take care, and be sure to join the game jam.
Remember, RPG Maker, 30% off. Get it now.